Good evening. Is it early, Esther? Well, wait. Good evening, Karen. Good evening, Esther. Is it early? Oh, he's not blocked from James, is he? He used to be his pal. This has got one. Two watching. Could be ghosties, I don't know yet. God, it's so warm, are you? We're in for thunder, apparently. Bring it on. Too freaking hot. Far too hot. Come on, AJ, where you at? It's going to be me, I would say. Oh, there's three watching, so I think it's three ghosties. Good evening, Maria. Good evening, Vanda. Good evening, Chris. Oh, Maria, last week, honestly, was batshit crazy on mine. Good evening, Bubba. Yes, it's your first time, you know, you Bubba, isn't it? Why is it your first time? Yeah, Maria, last week was crazy, and I think there's enough going on this week without me trying to hold any peace talks. If you don't, I thought Monk had finished. That's why I went freaking live, because I thought he's finished. I was just about to type and he was saying good night, everybody. So I thought, oh, I'll go live instead. Oh, Maria, it hasn't started here yet. We've had no thunder, no lightning. We've had a little bit of rain, but it's so clammy. So I'm hoping that it kicks off soon. I love thunder and lightning, right? Even as a kid, the siblings would hide and I'd be sitting in the window. My dad would say, get away from that bloody window. I did. I've always loved thunder and lightning. And it looks like this is the only channel I can come in now where Crybaby's not going to be seen. I don't watch footy, ST. I know I should, but I don't. See, I had two boys and obviously an husband. Good evening, Teddy. So I don't watch football unless the grandpup's here and he wants to watch it, or my nanny used to say, sit under the stairs when it thundered. So I'm running as often as some assume. So I don't know all the drama, just the drama, I mean, which never stops. Well, Maria, today, when Emma was live, oh, thank you, Vanda, when Emma was live, my bestie was here, and she brought us some eggs. God love her. So I made her a cup, so I was in and out, so I didn't get to watch it all. And then I went to watch it, it's freaking gone. Bloody pigeon waterfall. No way. So I'd love that here. I would. I love thunder and lightning. I love any storms. Bring it. This is why I love winter. My mum made us hide under the bed when it was thunder and lightning. Good evening, Bob. Hope you're well. Oh, no. I'd be sitting in the window. My dad would go nuts and say, get away from that bloody window. I've always loved thunderstorms. Good evening, Lynn. Hope you're well, love. Oh, Lynn, it's so clammy here. I'm going to have to shut this window because the problem is with us having the freaking window up, nobody can hear us. Oh, rather you than me, Vanda. Good evening, Peggy. Hope you're well, lovely. Good evening, 2-1. I do all of a thunderstorm, eh? Not on YouTube, behind. I mean, the weather. Oh, God, my sister's bloody messaging us now. I messaged her, right, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and she decides to message me now when I'm live. North East Dwarf with his. Oh, Teddy, behave. Not tonight, please. Well, Maria, do you know something? I don't know what's going on with mine, but my back garden is still wet from all the rain we've had weeks ago. Honestly. But it was good evening, our Gav. But it was nice seeing Paddy in Emma's today. Yes, I'm smoking. I need to when I'm doing live. Good evening, Timbo. I don't know what the hell we're talking about tonight. I have no idea. Yeah, good to see you walking around, Lin. Yeah, he's okay. Good evening, Squidgy. He's okay, and he's back home, but he's not on his old account. He's on a different account. My pants are wet. Okay, Trish. Hope you're well. Hope puppies are good. I would say one saying, "Oh, where to go?" Yeah, bro, there you are. Yeah, it'll be in here because you know there's no drama allowed in here. None at all. Last week was a hiccup. Good evening, love. I hope you're well. Love. I love that name. It's nice to see them getting on, Vanda. And the thing is, they've always got on. Yeah, the past is in the past, but they've always got on. But it's all the bullshit on YouTube. You know, it's like you said, just causes shit. So it's nice to see everybody getting on. Well, it's nice to see some getting on. And everybody, you're not going to make everybody happy, are you? Oh God, you know something then? I looked and I thought I'd muted myself for the past 6 minutes. I'm such a toot. Yeah, so this is the only place I know Big Nose can't come. Should be back on his own channel tomorrow, Tuesday, when he gets his send back for his passwords. I'm still lose my number. I'm doing. This is why I had to make this account, Marie, because I lost my old phone. And of course, this Nick never protected, you know, I never saved the password. Of course, I'm such a tit at times. I'm just going to close some it up here as well. Something's been said. Right, I'm not going to get into it because I don't give a shit what everybody thinks about me, what people call me. I really don't care. I don't come on that often anymore. I really don't. Well, I do, but not on this side. Something's been said about Cindy talking to Jim offline. Now, I've repeated this last week. The only person who talks to Jim offline is me. Just me. Cindy is a very happily minded woman and she does not talk to me offline or anyone else but me. Fucking ridiculous it is. If you've got something to say about me. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. Barely care what people know think about us. Never mind on here. Say, if people take my niceness as a weakness, big mistake. Exactly, Vanda. Don't get me wrong, Cindy can defend herself, but I'm just putting it out there. They better pack it in. Try and make up bullshit. But if she ever chooses Squidgy, that's never going to happen. Never. Shelley, so what's been said? You've been doing it, Annie, and charging me. Yes, that's right, Case. Kieran, I mean, yes, I can't say that because I'm thinking of the other case. Exactly. I send him pictures, naked ones. There you go, people. You're the first to know. See, if they make shit up like that about us, I find it funny as fuck. Oh, should not, Teddy. You're not charming enough. Oh, good evening, Bunny Kings. You're always well behaved in here for me. Cindy's out with her besties tonight. She always goes out for the girls' night. I don't care what people say at MB, but my kids are a no-go area. My kids are no one's business on here, really, do they? Fake. Exactly, Maria. Nobody pays my bills but me. Chris, I'll send yours tomorrow. Stop giving me info out there, Chris, will you? I know you all get my naked pics sent to you, but just behave. Don't be telling everybody. I don't care. I've had the worst things said about me on here. Being called out. Two have called us, what was it? Prostitutes, who was? Sluts, slags. Oh, you called us it all. My response, Lynn, you just jolly can't afford my ass. Eh? Don't care. Good evening, photos. Hope you're well. Can everyone see a load of photos first, please? I'm Lynn. I'll gather with a naked picture. I've just said, yeah. Oh, old trout. I'm an old trout. Country trick. I can't even understand. I'm an old trout. You can say what you want. Carry on. I don't give a shit. Squid J the free. I just give them away. Sorry, Teddy, you don't get one because of your art. Thank you, Bunny King. See? Julius, I posted your... Oh, well, I like that. To play by the elite. Good evening, Joanna. Joanne, sorry. You know I get you confused with... I've got a friend called Joanna, and I keep calling you Joanna. I'm sorry about that. Yes. See? So I'm not such an old trouted playboy like my pictures. I've never seen that name before anyhow. But thank you very much for the sub to say that, Chillers. I appreciate it. Oh, well, I am kind of old. I'm asking for a friend to do dick pics help with anxiety. Well, as I've got a dick, Teddy, yes. See how nice it is in my chat tonight. Nobody's being a nasty ass. Everybody's getting on. Marie, can you tell him that I'm live? I can't. I forgot to message him safely. It was a last minute thing. I thought Monk was finishing. So I thought, oh, I might as well go live then, just for an hour or two. Things, if most of you say my son, right, it's built like a shithouse door, he's huge, right? Doesn't even work out. And you look at him and think, God, look at his muscles. Honestly, he's huge. I say, Joanna, I am sorry. I keep calling you Joanna because of my friend. I'm Teddy Toilet. I got bored, but my orange brain stitched up just like me, you bunch of, like, just like me, you bunch of kids. Oh, I have no clue what you're saying there. See you next Tuesday. I don't like saying that word. PP is growing on me again, July. Well, good, Bunny Kings. My bandit found it fair away. Love, it doesn't bother me. They don't. It's my first troll. I want to appreciate him. Stick around for a little bit there. See you next Tuesday. You're my first troll. Well, I'm going to let you back, actually. There you see. I'm scared of what they've got to say. Yeah, my first troll, and I'm very excited, actually. Isn't that sad? I've had a troll before. He's maybe seen me naked pictures I sent him and he's not happy. See, I don't do... Well, see you next Tuesday. That's what I'm going to call you. Can't say that word. I don't like it. The mods seem to think you're trolling us. Are you trolling me? Or are you just being a funny ass? Either way, it doesn't bother me. You can stick around. I appreciate you being here. I do. 35 watching on a Sunday night. It's good that I've got nothing better to do. He is. Paper is a good one. I lost my shit with them both last week, with him and Jim. Good evening, Jay. I hope you're well. I think I've been far too freaking hot now. I'm just waiting for this thunder and lightning to happen. Honestly, wait now, it is. I'm like a giddy kid. I love thunder and lightning. Tula Tula the Spanner. Are we on about Gav? See, everybody's been really nice, and I like this. This is what I like about my channel. You all behave. Don't know why, mind. Could it be because you don't want to send naked pictures to yourself? Is that what it is? I think that's what it could be. So it's always fell for my channel. He is Maria. He's a lovely guy. He's out Bunny Kings. Anybody else at the Thunder and Lightning? You say yes, and I'm timing your asses out because I'm jealous. I've still got this cough. Mhm. Oh, Vanda, I'd say the thing is, she came on here with a different, pretending she was some kind of victim or something, didn't she? First, I paid no attention to her. I never followed her, say, oh yes, Bunnykins, let's get married in Vegas. I can dress up as Elvis and you can dress up as Priscilla. Teddy's been very nice tonight. What's wrong with you, Teddy? Vanda, she didn't. She did not. No man ever met my. See, there was 7 year difference between my youngest and my oldest, but no man ever met my little bear except for one. I know there was it on my kid. Oh, I'm telling you, Vanda, nobody get near mine. I mean, he's an adult now, Jesus, the size of him. Well, Teddy's the same circle you're in, so behave. Okay, Bunnykins. So me and Bunnykins are getting married. I'm going to dress up as Elvis and he's going to dress up as Priscilla. Oh, Marie, she was a freaking oddball, wasn't she? I can remember I watched one because somebody shared it where she was shuffling this paperwork about. I thought, what the fuck are you doing? And I thought that she was like a victim of D8, but it turns out she wasn't. Right, hang on, I'll be 2 minutes, I'm just going to have to reply to my sister because if I don't, she'll have the phone in it. And you just don't want that because I'll be on for 3 hours. Mm. I sent a picture to my sister this morning. And I've only been about 3 year old in the picture, and her granddaughter and me the double of each other. So I sent her this picture. She went, as long as she only looks like him, she doesn't act like him, we'll all be safe. She can see. So my jaw was the one out the car. Oh my God, Vanda. There's Frigid, Squidgy. Let's not get married, save our cash and spend the loss on drugs and drink at auto. No, Squidgy, Bunnykins wants to marry me. Leave him be. I haven't been asked to get married for about 10 years. Somebody tried to take mine, Vanda. He was on his push bike on the front and he dropped the bike and ran down home. The cops come and phoned the police. They went, oh, we think it was just somebody trying to scare him. I said, well, 2 adults in a car trying to grab a child off a bike. I says, yeah. And then I found out that they'd also tried to grab 2 other kids not far from my area. I went to the circle, you would not sound like what he had after his balls dropped, not seen them in July's. Well, why would I go to that gay circle, Terry? Right? Why would I go there? Looking for me anything, other. 39, 39 July, some over the hill. I saw Marcel when he came. Oh, I thought that was going to be a little bit of thunder then. It wasn't. It was a freaking car. Oh, Bandit, I am sorry. It's like the freaking cops killing us. I'm sorry about that, Bandit. That's fucking horrible. That's a couple of fuckers. I'd move Eddie, to be honest. But you would move close to the squidgy? No. Good evening, Posty. Hope you're well. Teddy, I've had hardly any sleep this week. Been far too hot. Plus, I've had a bad back. Oh, thank you, Timbo. There was a little boy got took from the area that I was on, but it was by another little boy. Weird little fucker, but he's turned 18 now. But he's always been like that creepy weird. Good evening. Look who it is. It's my little pray up munchkin. Good evening, Philly. Full-blown breakdown. Nurse said Alison Fire was a mad one for years. I moved away. I had to stay out of prison. Oh, Van I swear to God, right. I found them and just pulled the bits off. And I pulled them off. I've had a lovely day, thank you, Posty. See, this is what I mean, Vanda, right? The police knew, but they don't warn anybody. When I was a kid, I wanted to stop at my friend's house. And I went down and asked my mum, and she said, Do you want it? And I said, yeah, mum, dad are going out and uncle's babysitting, that was it. And it wasn't until I was about 19 that she told us why he'd been in prison for it. Oh, Teddy, the kids on this road would eat them. Jesus Christ, stranger comes down here. They're like golf clubs and what have you, just in case there's any trouble. Gav, stop eating cheddar cheese. iPhone, a chip. Gav, have you had no tea? To be honest with you, I don't think I'll have it tonight. Squid James, England, the kids around here are taking the adults. Honestly. Good as she is. Good evening, AJ. You're late. This shift. The kids get a sweet plates. Honestly, the kids around here are nuts. One of them said to me, he says, do you want us to cut your garden for you? I said, how much are you going to charge us? He said, about 50 quid. I said, you can book yourself. He said, well, I can cut it or I can burn it. I said, neither. You little shit, now sod off. I'll put the link out for our AJ. I'll get our gardening nurse. God, this cough's killing me. 3 courses, freaking antibiotics, and it's still there. Not as bad, mind. Crows round here, smokes a cigarette. Have you seen the size of seagulls? I live near Sellafield, so they beat all use lots of seagulls. Telling you, freaking glow in the dark round here. I mean, I can remember going to my local shop and being fine. Jeez, I don't think I'll go out past 9 o'clock at night now. Oh, poor see you, the glow in the dark. Today, no comment. Been a mad couple of days, eh? All shops sold out of lager and mobility. Just gives us a band of But we've got a falcon at the moment, and it's eating all the freaking little birds. I went out with a swimming brush before they died. We keep near my lot. Was kicked out of victim notification at 12. Expected him to write to pro board. I told him to get Jesus Vanda. They should have been doing all that for him because he was a child. Good evening, PP. Hope you're good. I think we're all safe now. I very much doubt Jim will be anywhere near you. Old ass. He was freaking still alive this morning. I sat last night, I watched the Eurovision. And what else did I watch? That was so nice. Just a chilled night I had. Freaking hell, Vanda. I was going to open a bottle of wine today, and I thought, no, I best not in case I end up going live and being a drunken mess. So it just been a sort of a mess. Well, hang on a minute. I don't know if I can hear me properly. There again with my man voice. Good evening, Mr. J. Hope you well. I'm going to have to mute myself for a second because I need a gallon of water. I tell you about that. God, I was so dry. No, shit, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you, Mr. J. What was I Oh, right, the other night. I was watching telly and I fell asleep while I had a bottle of water in my hand, right? Little did I know it'd been dripping on us until it was empty. I woke up and I still had me, like, shorts and vest top on. I woke up and I'm fucking soaked. Soaking. Okay, Jay, don't do it again. I was cabbage, but was awakened by some sort of image. Oh, say nothing like that happens here anymore, AJ. It's gone so quiet because they've all dead. All the nutters have gone. They've all died. Drunk. Didn't even realise I muted myself then, talking away. Yeah, it was. I was thinking of somebody else then. That guy that goes in Big Nose Channel, that Brian, told you to wear a tenor-lady Gillette in case I pop in your dreams. Oh, that's never gonna happen, sweetie. And I'd be dry as a bone, even if you did. It always sounds dirty in my chat. Behave yourself, for Christ's sake. So bloody hot. Hey, have you had this thunder and lightning yet? Because I'm not happy I haven't had it. uh, I want to say it is a cross between Shameless and Benidorm. I was used to be like that. One night, right, this is no lie. I went and got a chair out, and there was two lasses of the road fighting. There was three lasses up the road fighting, and these are all relatives. Absolutely insane. Shall I accept June's apology to you on your behalf so you're both raisins again? Oh, poor Steve. That's never going to happen. Good evening, Brandon. Welcome. I haven't seen you in here before, but you're very welcome. Oh, Vanda, I wish it would rain here. It'd be cooler. Yeah, that ceasefire is never going to happen, poor Steve. Ever. Could say what he wants. Because I watched it. It was on Jay's channel, actually. And I thought, hang on a minute. He's been back on there again. And Jim said, don't talk about Julie's. We just fucking mentioned this to him. And then he said, I haven't. Right. Posty, Mr. Teddy, you were in the live of a night there when he was talking about me, the dick. Well, I love snow as well, Vanda. My dad always used to say that I should have lived in his country because I love the cold. Don't go out in it much, man, but I just love it when it's cold. So we used to have like all night parties on here. Just adults sitting out in the sun, just drinking and having a laugh. God, if it's pensioners day out now. Oh, thank you, Pastor. He's a wimp. Chris, but yet, I love going abroad. I do, I love going abroad, so I could live there, actually, in Benidorm, at the old town. That's where I would like to live. Pastor, where are you from? I'll go back in the chat after what he said about, oh, thank you, Chris. You know, he said something about I'd subbed him. I was subbed to him. I'm subbed from him. I was still subbed to one of his accounts that I didn't know. Good evening now, Liz. Jim Anson, what are you? Oh, are you still flirting? Chris, you and PP again. 39 watching, and there's about, I would say, maybe 12 commenting. So the rest of them are ghosties. What's up, Brendan? Northumberland too. What about it? AJ, you want to pop on? I'm gonna put this out there. I know they could come and say hello. Said everybody's welcome here, just don't bring your shit. I've had enough last week. Oh, you killed this past few. Is that where you've been going, Brandon? Well, I'm in Cumbria. Cumbria is a beautiful place. And did I bite? You're not it. You're just talking about sex in there. About 10 minutes from Stockton, that is a weird old destination. Say ghosts and trips, Julie's bites. I do, ST. Only on Sundays. Oh shit, it's Sunday. You have the trots like you. When did I have the trots today? No, I didn't. Good evening, my Jinxie. Good evening, Jimbo. Just said, hang on, shit, so can't bring it. Well, thank God for that, because last week was just ridiculous. Julie's mug sent his chat, said, you're mental bitch, and shut his live down. Well, he's not wrong, is he, Philly? No, I did not, Teddy behave. Good evening, 80s. Good evening, Kelvin. Dapper dog. Good evening. Oh, thank you, Monk, for sending everybody over. Good evening, Cartman. I thought Monk was ending, that's why I set mine up. AJ, are you jumping on? I know Jinxie can't. Too late for her. You don't listen to me yap all night. Oh, Cindy, I'm so waiting for this sudden thunder and lightning. I wish it would hurry up. It was supposed to happen at 5 o'clock. Press the panic button. If you're scared, Kelvin, it's all right. Just cuddle Mr. England. I'll tell you, I wish I was drinking. I really do, honestly. Oh, brilliant. I'll wait 2 minutes. She's hey, Brendan, just 2 minutes. No, it wouldn't be that same kind of dentist that you're thinking of, Kelvin. I've seen his handiwork as well. Anybody else watch Posties with golf club and a cricket bat? No, baseball bat. Here's my stock. Oh, keep on dreaming there, sweetie. Teddy, you keep saying that we're stalking you, but you're in ours. Oh, Teddy, you should say, what did they call it again? I forgot the name. Flirting with Squidgy, your girlfriend. Well, I've got one of them golf clubs beside my bed. Posted, good night, good evening, Outlaw King. If you well, I'll sleep beside the golf club. Anybody comes in my house, they just get it's heat first, ask questions later. Well, the place be asking them, but one of them was a gentleman Pat. Does anyone know who the other Postman Plod was? Because we all thought it was you, Posty, and you changed your name. I felt it lonely up here. You pay Jay. He's my colleague. So it definitely wasn't you. And I need a drink. Sorry. It's a bloody cough. No, but I don't even know who Patty is. They slim Flinder. What they do? Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. The most called Pat. Sorry, that's it. But there's another one called Postman Plod. Oh, Cindy, me and Bunnykins are getting married. I'm dressing up as Elvis and he's dressing up as Priscilla. So you're going to be a bridesmaid. So what we're going to talk about tonight, well, so Postman Pat was a cartoon. Mr. J, can one of the mods put Posty's link in for this, please? Say you get asked nicely on mine. Don't get told to do it. And you know, a thank you. Good evening, Ned. Good evening, Retro. Hope you're well. Nice to see you here. Can everyone say hello to Retro for this, please? He's off Cindy's channel. Change your name to Mr. Postman Pat. Both are lucky to lead just day, and I'd slap you to hell. Oh, keep dreaming, Teddy. I wish I was Joanna. God, I think I'd be a terrible. So I love everybody on drink, but I think if I smoked that stuff, I'd be like horrible. I think that's the only thing because there's no alcohol that I've ever tried in my life that's changed me, made me nasty, makes me love everybody. Yeah, so if everybody wants to share any channels, fire away. Everybody can share it in here. Well, I'm glad you did, Kelvin, because we were worried about you. Me too, Chris. I love everybody and drink. I get myself into trouble because I hug everybody, even strangers. If they come and say hello to us, that's it, I'm hugging them. Oh, yes, she is.
Well, hello.
Good evening.
Well, hello. Fucking hell. Took me fucking ages to get on there. I was like, fuck me, man. Don't be asking me loads of fucking questions. And fucking... do this, do that, can you? I can them. Fuck off.
You know what I've started doing though? I sign in. Of course, you would, Cindy. Thank you very much for bragging. I go if I'm going to jump on someone's live. What I'll do is I'll go into my StreamYard and sign in first.
Aye, makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Fuck's
because
sake.
then you're right.
Can't
There
find
again,
out.
if you try to get on James, it doesn't matter what you've done because you're going to sit in that back for 2 hours.
Oh, no. I had to keep telling him, man, the other night, Jim, look in the fucking back. Look in the fucking back. Do you know what I mean? He done it live this morning at stupid o'clock, you know. Honest to
Well,
God.
I got up and I popped in for like 2 minutes. Anyway, you know, the usual singing. Couldn't understand, yeah, couldn't understand a word he was saying. Right, so he was so fucking drunk and stoned that I had to leave anyhow. But I was on last night for like not for long, because Cindy got that guy. who said F the English when he came on Jim's. Then she was grassed up. So I went in and I didn't stop long because I was watching Eurovision. And then I went and watched the film afterwards. It was so nice just having a chilled night off it.
I just
Because
chilled out
once
last
Jim had
week.
said he'd been on the drink or he'd been drink a smoke and since such a time I thought, yeah, this is going to get a bit wild here, so I'm coming off. He needs to
I
stop
just
that
had to chill.
growling.
I was
No,
just
it's
like, oh,
funny when he
come on.
growls. When he's growling, he's not talking shit.
Mm.
It won't see him
Of
tonight. He'll be still in bed. So
course
you
he
won't
will.
be.
He'll be wrecked. Can I tell you again, none of them, man. Once it passed to like a certain time, like on a night time, would you, especially if he's had a drink, that's all you get. Big nose, big nose, pee pee, mommy. That's all you get.
I wish I had an off button. If I controlled his channel, if I had the password, I swear to God, I'd keep knocking his life off. I would.
Just keep muting him.
But no, what I'd do is I'd end the live and then carry on talking for 2 hours.
He'd be in a private resale.
Yeah, and he would just be playing his music till he sell. I say, I wish I could.
You want to jump on me? Where's my pal?
And then you jump on with him and you're stuck in the back for two. Right? And
Oh
as soon as
God.
I'm going to get bullied now. Oh, I'm going to get bullied now. I swear to God, that's all I get. You bulliers.
Poor
You
Joanne was
tell him,
stuck in the back for about half an hour, man. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean? It was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Just,
but
oh
I
God.
think he knows that I'm in that back chat, right? And he just ignores it because he knows he's going to get it. He's thinking, yeah,
It's
silly you
been
two.
like,
I
oh,
can't think of my
I
idea.
find this jumping on because when there's him in bands like Bill and Worry, you kind of get a fucking word in edgeways. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's like last week. I mean, me, you, and Gav were in the back chat just talking like each other.
That was
Even
funny. Like
people going at it.
it was funny that like there was more going on in the back chat than poor Lammy. Poor Lammy didn't realise it was time to go. Do you know what I mean? It was me, you, and Gav in the back chat.
And then Gav disappeared. It was just me and you left. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to tell him to shut up here.
You know what? I've not. Do you know what? Talking about Worry, I've never seen him about for a couple of days. I hope he's all right.
Well, apparently he was on last night with Jim. So that
Oh,
won't
was
have ended very well.
oh well.
You know, them two, they're like, honestly, they are like boyfriend and girlfriend because Jim doesn't listen. Right? When he's drunk and stoned, he doesn't listen to you. You can say whatever you want. But in Jim's head, good evening, Monk. Thank you very much for sending everybody over. I didn't know you were still alive. I thought you'd ended. So I thought, oh, I'll do a live. But honestly, when them two start, Worry's not listening to Jim and Jim's not listening to Worry. That's why it's even funnier.
They just all talk over each other, and you
Yeah.
can't. Do you know what I mean? You can't hear a word or understand a word what anyone's saying. It's just like when you're sitting up on the panel like that night, I was just like, oh fuck it, just scan in the back chat. Do you know what I mean? You can just have a conversation.
But have you noticed how they both laugh at the same time? And neither knows what they've been said, but they laugh at the same time. It's weird.
Honest to
Yeah,
God,
but
I woke up at stupid o'clock this morning, right? And I thought,
mm,
oh, I like made myself a cup and that. And I thought, oh, I'll just have a little fraud about YouTube, see what's going on. And I seen like Jim was live, and I thought, is he still going from last night? Because it was like you done a 7 hour, and then this morning, and he was playing music, and he seemed like full of the joys. And I thought, you'll be knocked out for the count today. There'll be no lives from you the night. Do you know what I mean? He'll be lying in his pit all day, or fucking sleeping in his pip car. One of the two. I was just like,
well,
oh, for fuck's sake.
well, I messaged him today and I said, was he on your thing last night? Yeah, come on to talk about. I just ignored him. I said, yeah,
Mm.
told him, sick of telling you. If he comes on, I'm not going near you. And
Did
well, when I
what
went
was
on last night, it was quite late and he went, oh, you do, yeah. And I said, yeah, it was a protest because you kept letting him on.
Oh, right.
But
Did
since,
like I say, I wasn't about last night. Did he let him on again? I.
yes,
Mm,
but it got on the other night. And
mm.
he started talking about me because apparently, because I called him Big Nose. Well, hang on, you called me. see you next Tuesday. How many times now?
I know.
How many times has he called me that word, right? And because
Hmm.
I called him big nose, he was going to go at me and all that bullshit, right? Then, because Jim was far too stoned, he just, he laughs because he just hasn't got a clue what he's saying about for. Then when he went on, I've never mentioned him. I thought, well, hang on, different bloody night. Well, he was live and you were talking about it. Obviously, the people in the chat were giving him a lot of love. Like they do in jeans,
Fucking hell. It's
you know.
ridiculous, man. Honestly, it's just. Do you know what it is, right? You just get. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're all of a banter, right? And we all take the piss and all that, right? But
Yeah.
it gets to a point where, you know, people are now starting to say, "Oh, fucking hell, man!" When you're like doing a live and it's like it's going great and stuff like that. I'm being honest, they didn't want to let him on because they know what's gonna happen.
Well, yeah,
Do you
because
know
he's
what I
got
mean?
the thing is, if you come in a chat, or sorry, it was tunes. If you come in a chat, um, and I mean, majority of them, you've called them names and said the disgusting things you said about people's kids and other stuff, right? Don't
Yeah,
think when you come in that nobody's going to. He wants the channel owners to stop it. Well, that's not going to happen.
of course
I
it's
mean, can
not.
you imagine if you come in? Well, it'd be blocked right away, mate. But I know, Gav. I've just seen it.
Um, I cannot
Oh,
see
he's
him.
Joanne, but God, it can be an ass at times. But you can't expect folk to give you not to say anything bad to you.
Well, no, when you're sitting there, right, when you're sitting there and you're calling your chat worse than shit, and you're calling other people worse than shit, and then like when you go into a channel or into a chat, of course people are going to give it you back. You
It's a
know what I mean?
roasting
Of
channel,
course they are.
AJ.
Yeah,
It's a
but
roasting
the,
channel.
yeah, he plays a character.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if you play a character, then if I'm playing a character, right? If I'm, I don't know, if I'm playing, I don't know, Dippy Dana, right? And someone says, "Oh, Dippy Dana, you're all right, cunt," I would say, "Yeah, I know I am. Haha, fuck you too," because it's, you know what I mean.
Exactly.
And it's just like, what the fuck,
Oh,
And
look at
it's
this.
it's
Yeah,
oh,
look at
what's
this.
I cannot see.
Postman Sanjay.
Postman Sanjay. So, thank you, come again.
Right,
Oh, fucking
Mr.
hell.
Outlaw King, please don't mock my profession. I take
Uh,
it very seriously. Theft is a sackable offence.
Look, we've got
Yeah,
Postman Pat,
I'll
Postman
post
Pat,
thing.
Postman
I'll post
Sanjay.
thing.
Fucking hell, man. Oh
He said,
God.
be back in 15 minutes, just shagging.
He must be doing one of them night deliveries. He doesn't even ring the bell.
Right, well, I know it's not the real one, but good evening, cheers.
Uh, who's it? Who's he has in the chat? I can hardly see, man. My eyes are
Right, hang on, I'll put it up
streaming.
on the screen. I don't know how long it'll be there for, mate, because... yeah, right, can you see it?
Teddy, your banana set you off.
No, this one that's up there now.
Wait, I'm like 10 minutes. See as I finished up the Freemans. Oh my God. Hello, see as I finished up the Freemans.
Bringing gang on wars into the channel now, but fuck's
And
sake.
all right, there'll be hits on and everything. Will not be the fucking first time.
Where's the JCB, but she comes in.
Fucking hell.
Good evening, Wishy. Hope you well.
Hello,
I
Wishy.
swear to God.
Well,
These lot
it's
come up
like,
with some names.
oh, nah, fucking hell, man. We've had them all, haven't we? Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? Some of them are dead funny though. Like when you think like it's like Postman Pat, right? It's like it's like every time like Tiny Tia sees that he can't off it. every time he sees me brother YouTuber saying him, he goes fucking off it. Every time he sees 420, he goes fucking off it. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, Fucking hell, man. Calm your knickers, man. You know what I mean? Then he
Um,
turns on the chat. Fuck's sake.
have you watched this video of him singing Postman Pat? Have you seen it? He
Nah.
sing with that deep voice. Postman Pat, Postman Pat. And what was it the rest of it, Posty? Something about them too. I can't remember what the freaking words were. Honestly, I was crying
There's
because
a
it
guy on
come.
YouTube, right, called Civic Rick, and he does all the Postman Pat like voiceover, so he's funny as fuck. Honest to God, it's hilarious. Oh, I forget what he's called. Civic Rick, he's called. And honest to God, it's like Postman Pat and the pearl necklace, and he goes down the street, he goes, "You all right, mate?" And he's like, "Fuck off, you cunt." It's dead funny. I'm forgetting his name. Oh fucking hell, I'm sucked of him and all. Oh, it's brilliant, man. Honestly,
Yeah,
I was watching it the other night and I was crying. I just couldn't stop laughing. I'll try and find out what it is, and you can go and watch him. He's fucking brilliant. There's a few people
I've
on
been
here watch
seeing
him, I think.
Postman Pat in Punjab, but you wouldn't understand. Honestly, we've got Postman was and Gangland was in my freaking chat now.
Gunman Posty Wars.
Bad. Oh,
No, fucking hell,
I'm
man.
having a power phone and one is his element.
Don't know, Jojo.
Oh, yeah,
Do
me and
you know what
Saul
it is?
getting married. He's asked me to marry him, so I've said yes.
Who?
Solway, Bunnykins, as we call
Oh,
him.
Bunnykins.
Yeah, he's asked us to marry him. I'm going to dress up as Elvis, and he's going to dress up as Priscilla.
Ooh. Okay.
Just one of them things. It's the usual Sunday night, AJ. It's a bit slow tonight. Get to bed at least 5.
Oh
And
no.
just so you know, I've been sending everybody new pictures.
Oh right. Oh, that's nice. Where's
Is
mine?
it true? Plus, my cat's got could be a while. Could it
Are
be
you
while?
Larry?
Yeah, so it could be a while because Postman Pat had them. So, oh, I'm going to read. He said he's going to be back in 10.
Who
Looks
Postman
at
Pat? Oh, he must be
good
pulling a
price.
double up.
Could be a bit wrinkled up AJ, but you'll have to forgive him. It doesn't get out much.
Oh, that's Harry's. I know the script.
Right.
He's pulling a doubler.
Bunny Kins, Julie's our music. Well, so am I, apparently. So it's Bunny Kins, there you go. I think, oh, Jimbo, yours is on his way with Postman Pat as well. I do apologise if they're all wrinkled. He's having a bit of fun with them at the minute. He's doing a bit of ghetto gynae with them. So, no.
Aye. Aye, that's what I want them pictures for. I'll get them up on the Get Organic. This could be you. Oh,
Hang on.
fucking hell.
I'm
That
just
was a
replying to my
classic.
sister.
Oh, that was a classic. I watched Ken's live the other night. I didn't know what the fuck he was on about. Like, it was just a load of like, fuck this, fuck that, and oh man, and fuck this, fuck that. I was just like, aye, whatever, Ken. I'm away.
It's funny
he's
though. So
he's
that
nuts.
night, I mean, I was fucking crying. And I
I
mean,
was
poor
ill.
Ken. He's never been back since Jim kept saying, what? What? What?
Jim was going, Jim was going, Ken, what I mean? And Ken's going, no. And he's going, Ken, what I mean, Ken? And Ken's going, no. And then in the end, Ken just went, motherfucker. No. Oh, I
Mean
was
Gav,
ill. I was crying.
like, just think Gav having just a normal conversation with him and then he started talking about gangbangs. It's like, what? What? What?
Oh, no.
Oh, that
Okay.
was funny as fuck that night. I mean, Jim, I kept muting. He had no clue. Poor Jim.
She just kept saying, Ken, what I mean, Ken, what I mean. And he's going
Did
on
you
about
think?
Ken, Ken, what do you think about the SMP? And Ken's going, what the fuck? And he's going, I like Trump. Ken's just sitting there like gobsmacked. He didn't know what to say. Oh, fucking hell.
Ken's
AJ
on
Ken's
about gangbangs and Jim was on about, what do you call him? What do they call the president?
Trump and
That's like
Biden.
Joe
Uh, he's on about Joe Biden, and I say to him, "Who creepy Uncle John drunk and Auntie Nancy? Oh, she not drunk, mate. Oh." It's just like fucking hell, man, Jim. He's going on to kind about the SNP and Nicola Sturgeon, and poor Ken didn't have a clue. He's just
I
sat
think
there.
that's why Ken. Oh
Uh,
God, my gosh, he's still laughing. I think that's why Ken started talking about his wife, and he said, I don't care if she gets banged by all the what was it? By all the brothers, as long as she doesn't come home with a wet ass, bad attitude, and no money.
Nobody.
Oh, fucking, actually, you two are thinking, oh no, it's been over 18.
Funny man. Do you know what the funniest bit
Oh,
for me, right, was when he goes, "Oh, I'll get my guitars out," and he got all his guitars. Pick the guitar up, right, and everyone's going, "Oh, and the check one can play with some." He went, "Mother fuck, all these guitars, but I cannot fucking play them."
that finished.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no,
We're
for
all
fuck's
waiting for
sake!"
this like nice song to come on, or this tune, you know what I mean? This guitar to start. And he just went,
Yeah.
I can't fucking play it.
I just collect them. And Jim's still on the panel going, "Arr, get him with the SMP, arr. What about Big Nose? Arr." Fucking what?
I think that was one of the craziest times I've been to.
Oh.
Honestly, I fucking tell you.
Nah, and
Oh,
then
you've got my
fucking
cup.
then somebody in the chat come up with fucking ghetto gainy. So then we changed it to get whole gainy. Do you know what I mean? Fuck's sake, man. Honest to God, what a laugh it was that night. It was funny as fuck.
Oh,
God,
I
I was
think we just
ill, me.
needed, it was Van, I think we just needed that good life and everybody just, I mean, Jim was just growling the whole time. It was on, and it kept me opening. But honestly, it was
Yeah.
just fun.
Do you know what? Honest to God, see this YouTube needs more of that, man.
It
Do you know
does.
what I mean? Having a good laugh and all that, and just kicking back and just people enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? They shite in the chat, they shite on arguing on the panel or out like that. You know what I mean? Just like a good bit crack and a good laugh.
I
It
think the
used
thing
to
is,
be like
we don't
that.
even care if it's out at our expense. Really don't
Nah,
care.
nah, I
I'll
don't
laugh
care.
along with you. I had
Exactly.
a trolley. I had a trolley before in the first one.
Wow.
So I told the mods to try it out because I missed a big time.
Okay, now,
You know you've
honest
made
to
it when you
God.
get a troll.
Oh, well, that's it. Honest to
Well,
God, I was trolling to fucking death, me, man, a couple of years ago. Honestly. Like,
come to truth, tried to troll us. I mean, he did, bless him. I mean, he apologised, but he did try, bless him. He wasn't successful, what's it ever mind. Quite croppedy. But he even sent somebody in. This is how fucked up it was. Somebody admitted to us they were sending to spy on us. There was 8 people in the chat. There was like
fucking
8 to 10 of us in the chat room, like, and they admitted that they were sent in to spy on us.
Jesus Christ, man. It's ridiculous, man. Honest to God. I just think to myself, why? Do you know what I mean? If you're that bothered, get in the chat. Get in the chat and just come and have a bit crack and a bit laugh. And, I mean, we only really slag one person off.
It should be seen, they should be. The thing is, right, I don't, it's like I said, Julie did the Ewok triathlon, he did Teddy, right? The thing is, when, say, we modded for him, we were his first mods, right?
Who's the
And then he
Ewok?
started, um, well,
Somebody
that's
put in the chat.
comes in
Mm,
truth.
mm. All right.
Oh no,
Could be that, I don't
Joanne,
know the
honest to
truth.
God, poor Kelly. You can't understand the way she says you can't. So we were his first mod, right? He started like getting deep into stuff. So I just said to him one day, stick the spanner, I'm gone. 2 days later, that PB, you all know who she is. I'm not going to say her name. She got in with him. So then Cindy and Miss left. and that was it. So one night we had a laugh because he kept saying that Cindy was Donna, humble, I was humble, Dryer, then I was bell ringer. So one night we changed our names, just in Cindy's, didn't go anywhere else, right? We were crying, laughing, just stupid stuff. And the next morning, Cindy had a chat up. There was no music, it was just a chat room we had. And he come in and we were the biggest hooers. We were prostitutes a lot. My reply, you're just jealous you can't afford my ass. He was sending someone to our house with a baseball bat, a lot.
He's
It was the
clout.
first Ewok I seen on. But he was in the next town from me.
Mm,
That's where he was from.
mm.
But I mean, when he came out, he did come and apologise, and he said that he was, was messed up.
Uh, yeah, he's like I say, man. It's getting involved with all that stuff, man. Honest to God, I just think to myself, well, why do that? Why let it get to you like that? What's it got to do with anybody else? You know what a certain person is. You know what his certain MO is. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean. You live in the same town, can't do something about it yourself. You know what I mean? I didn't get people like that. I really
The thing
didn't. I
is,
just.
I knew what he looked like, but he didn't know what I looked like.
Mm. The thing
You
is
know,
with
and
him, man, I had the argument with him. I think it was on Fight and Irish channel. I'm not too sure. And he was going on about things that, like, people who were involved in it, and I'm going way, way, way back. You know what I mean? And I was like, you don't even know who these people are, man. Do you know what I mean? Why are you getting yourself involved with these people? Because it's something that you might, you could easily regret. And oh, I was a cunt and I didn't know fuck all, and everyone was telling him in the chat, I listened to Vash and I was what you're talking about, and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh yeah, fuck off, daft cunt.
yeah. Good
Do you know
night,
what I mean?
Incog. Thank you for popping on.
Oh, hello, Incock. I didn't even know he was in the chat.
Yeah, before he goes to bed, to show everybody our growler. Incog, there's pictures getting sent to everybody of mine.
Who
AJ,
said
AJ just
who
said she'll
said that?
flash in person. Shouldn't have taken
Who was
pictures.
saying you've been sending nudies like?
No, well, what it was, somebody's been said apparently the other night, don't watch anything, so don't really care, that me and Cindy, that was it, me and Cindy have Jim's number. Now, as I said last Sunday, the only person on YouTube that's got Jim's number, or ever had it, is me. Cindy is a married lady, and she does not speak to anyone off YouTube except me. I'm the only one she talks to. There's no one other person has Cindy spoke to offline except me. Right? That well, Miss T, but she's no longer on here. Um, and something about get Jim's number off her or Cindy. So then you're insinuating that Cindy's got his number and she hasn't.
Yeah. This
Julie,
is this is
please
what I
do
mean. I
send me
don't
a
get it.
picture of your girl, please. I can't sleep after seeing look. Yeah, we're the only two people that Cindy speaks to is me and Miss T. And Miss T's not on here anymore.
Yeah, I
You
didn't get
know,
it. I just, do you
the
know,
thing is, what has it got to do with anybody I speak to?
exactly. It's like I've always said this, right? I'll speak to who I want. I'll go where I want until somebody else pays my internet bill, and then they can tell me where I can and can't go. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get why all these people are so infatuated. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been down that slippery road myself, once or twice. But
Yeah.
once you see it for what it is, you just think, well, why are people so invested in other people? It's freaking YouTube.
Well, yeah,
Do you know
I'm
what
not
I
overly
mean?
invested in it. Jim said
And
you sent him naked pictures. Oh, well, we know Jim's full of shit.
Jim wouldn't be able to see them anyway. Just if he
I
did, he'd probably
know.
go, "Arr."
He'd have another freaking heart attack.
Fucker, need some size fucking naked picture for me, allegedly.
See, the thing is, I don't call anybody on here. I don't. I don't get amongst anybody's arguments. None of my fucking business. Right? If everybody wants to argue with each other, none of my business. It's only my business when it's on my channel, and that won't be happening. Julius, if I
Exactly.
found out you've been talking to a teacher man and I ain't had one call, there's gonna be big trouble. No, there's gonna
I
be
just,
big trouble then, Teddy, because apparently I do it to years all.
I
And
just
soon to
don't.
hear, I only every pray for July's. Yes, that's Jenny when she's got a chest infection.
I need to be an healer.
Well, the thing is, they can make us. Listen, I don't give a shit what people think about me, what they say about me. I, I really don't really care what people on the outside think about it. I'm nice to everyone, but I think people think my niceness is a weakness, and that's the best mistake they can ever make about me.
Exactly, exactly. Like I say, at the end of the day, too many people are too invested in other people's fucking business. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what it is, right? I couldn't give a shit what people say about me. I'm happy in my little life. I know my worth, and
Yeah,
I know what I'm capable of. So I'm just quite happy to just get on with my little life. And do you know what I mean? Come on, yeah, and have a bit crack and have a bit laugh. And I only go on certain channels now, you know. And I just think, oh, people are way too invested in other people's stuff. And I just think, oh, fuck it, can't be arsed. How you dodge? I can't be
I
arsed
don't.
for it
God,
anymore.
good evening.
You know what
Me
I
either.
mean?
I come on here for fun, right? If everyone wants to argue with each other, it's not my place. I'm not going to get involved in it. You
Too.
know, if you're calling each other, guess what? They're going to reply to you. I
Yeah.
keep saying the same thing to Jim. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I can't control anybody in here, nor would I want to.
Mm-mm. No.
Julius,
You can't tell
Julius,
people what they can and can't say, man. Do you know what I
exactly.
mean? And like I say, I just think people need to just realize it's YouTube. You know what I
Well,
mean? And
all I've got to
they
do
want
is get rid of the app if it's bothering them that much.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. You don't, like for me, like when I used to do lives, right? If somebody, I never used to look at my chat, right? And
Mm,
the mods just done that job and got rid, right?
yeah.
So I never used to look at it. That was, I don't know if it was a downfall or what. I don't know. But there's too many like people invested in, well, oh, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? And people running in channels. Oh, this one said this one said that. Blah 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 blah. And you just go, why? You know what I mean? Just enjoy yourself while you're on. If you didn't like it, you can always leave. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you
You
don't have to
don't have
stop
to
there.
stay there. You
My
know, I
advice
just
is don't watch. If you don't like what's
exactly,
being said, the best thing to do is switch it off and ignore them. Both
exactly,
outcomes
exactly.
could feel a piece of you both for these over time at the end.
How come? I don't know what feels
That's
advertised.
what the thing is, if I don't like what's going, I just switch off. Last night, I'm so pleased I've watched that Eurovision Song Contest. What a load of crap that was.
That
Biggest load
was
of fish. I mean, bring back ABBA. And then they started playing the ABBA song, and I thought, oh, ABBA's going to walk through the door. No. There was
are they
three
not?
ladies impersonating them. I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. I was so disappointed. I was sitting there like on the edge of the seat thinking, ABBA, they're going to come through that door. I know they are. And then there was these three idiots singing. Not in tune either, by the way. It's bloody
Well,
awful.
me eyes were streaming, me ears were streaming, and I just thought last night, I thought, oh, I can't be bothered. I thought, yeah, gives them fucking tramadol. I fucking popped 3 of them and I was out. And then I got
Oh,
awakened
I
by
would have
the
been with
fucking
that. I'd have been out for a week. Julius, you ladies got get my respect big time. Never stop doing your thing ever in this world. Oh, thank you, Bunnikins. I won't.
I was out for the count, and then I was rudely awakened by the MMA fucking fight in the street. Do you know, fucking
I
people,
miss
man,
them
honest to
days.
God.
It's too quiet on my road now, AJ. There's no argument.
Oh, hey man, out in the street there was fucking lads and lasses fighting and arguing, and the fucking kids are jumping on the trampoline going, look at me, he's doing soccer moves, and they're fucking bashing the shit out of each other. And I'm thinking, fuck's sake, man. Do you know what I
Good
mean?
evening,
I,
Auggie. I
I
hope you're
need to
well.
go.
I was gonna let you up in, well, I did give you the span, Auggie. Then I took it back because I know you don't ever want to be lit up in blue because you don't like blue. Hang
Who?
on, Auggie.
Oh, hello.
He's one of the Scottish lord. I get
It's not
to.
my neighbours, Vanda. It's like further down the close. Do you know what I mean? But because it's a close, like the sound travels up, and you can just hear, oh, hey man. I thought myself, you know what it is? I swear to God, see if you didn't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna get out. I thought I had my jeans and my trainers on and I'm getting out.
Oh, I got chairs out. I made myself a cup of tea and I got the chairs out. So then the best who lives two doors up, I could see her. I got out the window. I went like, "My cup of tea." She went, "Be down in 2 minutes." That's what I do. I was watching them, just laughing at them. Julie's, "Well, I make it for the bakers. We can give it at bunny kins because I'll sit and Cindy after you." Oh, I love that show too. Clarkson's Farm. I haven't watched this series though.
I want to watch that Baby Reindeer. I need to watch that. Apparently, it's
Yeah.
really, really good. And then I've got to watch, what was Monk saying? I've got to watch the Piers Morgan interview with her, like the real nutter, who it was about or something.
Mm,
So I think I might watch. I think I might watch that later on, and see if I can get into it. It's meant to be. I don't know if anyone's watched it. It's meant to be really, really good, creepy.
yeah.
So right up my street. I'll get some tips on stalking.
I'll give you some. Good evening in here, you well, love.
Oh, my
Oh,
eyes
Vanda,
are
is there
running.
no clubs or anything nearby you?
Oh God, my eyes. Baby
Oh,
reindeer.
Jim's watched it as he keeps going on about it constantly.
I
I'm
know,
on the
right, Vanda? I need to
Oh,
watch
it's
it.
brilliant when he mixes with anything with Clarkson, even though I think he's a bit of a freak, right? I think it's funny as hell, ladies. How much do I charge for someone to stroke my Ewok? I didn't want to sell myself short. Um, well, it all depends out what the Ewok's like, incog.
$5.99.
Well, I was going to say, for a bargain price of $2.99, you'll get a few offers.
Or you can buy one, you get one free. Hey, nah. And do you know what it is, right? I don't watch Clockton. I don't like them, right? I don't. But
No,
everybody's been going on about this farm thing,
that's
that
brilliant,
he's
AJ.
doing. So I might try and give it a watch and see what that's like. I need some new things to watch, man. I'm just
That's
watching the
brilliant.
same shit I've already watched over and over
Yeah,
again.
I like, what did they call that bloody show he was on? Even though I don't drive, I used to love
Top
that
Gear.
show. Oh my God. Especially with the specials, right? I will still rewatch them specials because I just cry laughing at them. I do. I love them shows.
I tell you, what did I watch this afternoon? I watched that new South Park film this afternoon, um, and I fell asleep. And I just thought,
I
oh,
haven't had a
fucking
sleep
hell.
today.
Well, I don't
Oh,
really sleep, do I?
Can't man Incog saying that you could do it for free? You can stroke his walk.
Mm.
He's all going to get clipped the frog.
Special offer.
Could have two talking filth again.
Right. I don't sleep a lot. Um, and I just thought, oh, fucking hell. And then obviously, like, I'll get a day where I just sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm running the ghetto gainy.
Well, that's it. I
That's a
mean,
job
let's
an
be
hour.
honest, you're the nurse there. The
That's a
guy
job an
you buy one, get one free was a fellow called Jeff Brown, who I worked with years at Safe Style UK. True story. Remember that bird? Buy
I
one,
said,
get
buy
one
one, you get
free.
one. I said, you buy one, you get one free.
I can't do accents at all. I'm pretty shit at them. My son is brilliant at them, not me. I can barely speak English, let's be honest.
Well, obviously, I can do my own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I can
I
do
could
it.
do a
I
Cumbrian,
can do
I could do a farmer, apparently, and a
it.
man. So we're all fair. Yeah, the first time Jimmy Aid was, we were on my motors. Me and Cindy were on the panel. And he didn't know it was us. And he said, "Who's that? She's on with motors." And as soon as he found out it was me, he went, "Yeah, she sounds like a farmer." And there again, and a man. Cheeky son.
I can do a Cockney accent.
Go on.
I can do that
What?
one. All right, darling, how are ya? All right.
I can't even do
Fuck.
that. I can't. I can't even do that. I'm really shit. Like I say, I can barely speak Cumbrian, let alone anything else.
Fucking hell. I can hardly speak Geordie. Fucking that's where I'm from. Half the time, I'm just a gibbering, slavering fat mess.
Oh, snap. My little birdie. He came up last week
Working from home in the ghetto, Gainy.
and he said, "Was have you been losing weight, mum?" What
Fucking
did he
hell.
say?
Oh, my sound's gone
I'm
off.
weird as the reason I kept you.
Oh, God. Can you
And he
still
went,
hear?
"No." He said, "You look as if you've lost weight."
Oh,
I said, "Well, try and tell my shots that because I'm trying to put weight on.
fucking hell.
Shut up, Billy."
Honest to God. Ah, look, do you know what it is, right? I'm always in me fucking pajamas. Always. Do you know what I mean? I look at me clothes and, you know, like when I've got to go out and I've got to get ready and that, and I just think, ugh. Ugh. Do I have to?
Then you don't understand the pain, right? When we look at bras, we're thinking, "Oh, fuck me, Georgie chamber coming up." Right? Soon as we walk in the door, guess what, guys? That bra is off.
Aye. Well, that's why they call it a wonder bra, isn't it? Because when you take it off, you wonder where your boobs have gone.
And I
Cooker.
say, children, right? Boys, great little fuckers, is how you men. I had used really nice big boobs. Sheldon came along. That's it. And one day, my oldest son's mate, like, he would come in and he'd say, they were like 18 at the time, and he went, "Yeah, thanks for putting that bra on the line last night, you know." He said, "It's in the collection." Well, my oldest would go nuts with it. "Stop saying stuff like that to my mum." So one night he stayed. So both my lads set him up and they pinned through my bras to his jumper by one of the hooks, right? He came downstairs because I showed up, "Come on, breakfast." He came downstairs with these bras hanging off him. Now, I was in the kitchen because I knew I couldn't hold a straight face. And my oldest went me, "What the? That's what you've got on your jumper." He went, "Mum, have you seen this idiot?" So I walked through and I went, "Where did you get them from? They're mine." Well, honest to God, he's got, "I swear to God, I haven't been in your drawer. I swear to God." I was crying. And my oldest has got me, "I swear to God, I should batter you now. You've been in my mum's underwear drawer." They all had me bright red. So we all burst
We
out
had a
laughing.
spade. We had a spade underwear thief a little while ago round here, pinching things off people's washing lines and stuff like that. Fucker left mine then
Oh.
because we're like fucking parachutes.
When we lived in our estate, right, our house and our neighbour's house, I mean, our back gardens, you went outside and they just went straight up. There was little few steps, but it was so high up, the back gardens. So one morning, I got up and what have you, and I was 14, and my neighbour said, "Is your mummy in, lass?" I said, "Oh, yeah, I'll go and get her." And we're all very close. So my mum came up, she said, "Oh, wait, I'll tell you," because she was a sewer, right? She would make dresses, all kinds. And she went to my mum, "Oh, shit, I was sitting sewing away." Now, she would have the kitchen light on, well, the dining room light on, so she couldn't see outside. But her husband had walked into the kitchen where the light wasn't on, and there was a guy standing in the back garden just watching her.
Creepy.
So he went out with something in his hand, I'm going to say what, and he'd ran off. So this happened quite a few times. So I came home from school this day at Mount Whitlers. You know the underwear I put on the line yesterday, your bra and your knickers and that? I went, "Yeah." "Should you take them off at all?" I said, "No. Why would I take them off? You'd put them on." I mean, teenager, you go in, you quickly eat your tea, and then you're right out, aren't you? You're
Aye.
coming home. Half an hour later, it's bedtime. She said, "Oh, they've all gone missing." So what do you mean they've gone missing? She said, "They've gone missing." So this went on for about 3 months. So my mum and dad were going out. Now, I was the youngest, and then there was the middle sister, and then my older sister, and then my brother. But they'd left home, they were married, and she went, "Liz, you're going out tonight?" I said, "Yeah, I'm just going to my mate." "Oh, you'll have to take her with you." Now, when you're little, and the bigger sister always has to take the little sister. Well, no, it was the reverse in our house. "Well, take her with me." She went, "No, you'll have to because we're going out and I don't want her in this house on her own." So we came along the road coming home, this guy walking towards us, and he was just staring directly at me, and he looked so angry. He looked as if he was going to come up and just batter us. And there was four of us. My mates are gone, "What's this?" I said, "I have no idea." He knocked us flying, and he went, "Oh, I swear to God, right, even now, thinking about it." He went in his very creepy voice, went, "I will have you." I was 14-year-old, mind. I looked at him, right? My mate ran, but just at that, my neighbour's husband had come out and she's saying, it's him. You've just been horrible. So he ran after him. Never caught him to this day, right? My mum come home and with a neighbour sitting in with us, well, the neighbour's wife. She said, "I'm not living this on your own." So she was telling my mum what had happened. Mum said, "Did you see him?" I said, "Aye." She did. Look, what did it look like? So I described to him, tell her. I said, "You know, such and such." She went, "Yeah." And I said, "I swear to God, I would have said it was him. Now, this was a guy I was dating, but I had 20 year on. Well, I knew it wasn't his dad because I'd met his dad. So get lost. I said, "I swear to God, I would have thought," because I said from a distance, that's who I thought it was. And he was sitting on our wall. I've changed now, Julie. I said, "The closer when he started walking," I thought, "Yeah, he doesn't walk like that." I said, "When he got close, I could see him." I mean, my sister went, "But mum, he was just staring at her and he went like, 'I will have you.'" Ooh. Honestly, I was scared to leave the freaking house. Don't bet with Jim Smith, it doesn't pay up. Oh, gee, when he still owes you that money. Yeah, honestly, that's the creepiest thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh, you get some creepy fuckers, man. I'll tell you, you get some creepy fuckers on here now. Do you know what I mean? Oh God, some of them like when you listen to them on the talking, you just can like
I
sideshow
bet
Bob,
that's it.
just like fucking.
I bet quite a few of them that does now.
Hey.
Not really horrible. Just now and again, it puts them in the back chat for you as well.
Oh
Did you
right.
see it?
I think so. I
When you're
did.
going and
I.
talking, just haven't said to something to somebody else. Or is our purd
Yeah.
is Mr. E. Teddy, Bunny Kings.
Aye, the resident perv.
I don't know what we'd do without him.
Hey, I
We'd
tell
have to
you,
find.
I've never seen about for ages. Miss Gambino. I've
No,
never seen her around for ages.
me
You wonder if
either.
she's happy.
Kind of miss
I
her.
wonder if she, and
I've
I,
smashed.
right?
I've
Eh,
smashed
what-
Mrs. Claus. But I kind of miss her.
Do you know what it is, right? The one she used to go on the cesspit and that, and her and Lady Flackup, I used to go fucking on it, right? She
Yeah.
called she called Gail something once, right? And Gail jumped up on the panel with Matty, and she just fucking Gail just flew it out.
I remember I was there.
I
The
didn't
thing
think
is,
she could understand what Gail was saying, no. Gail just went on once and give her in both barrels, do you know what I mean?
but
I was just like,
she
fucking
would
hell,
come
Gail.
on, right? She would come out. She would come in the chat and she'd say hello to Gail and give her hearts, the same to Peggy and that. Then she would get on a panel. She would go up there.
I know,
You couldn't make it
I
up with
know,
her.
right? Oh, it was funny, man.
It's
Honest to
silent. She
God.
don't have Wi-Fi.
Can you remember when she told everyone she was in Italy? And I put in the chat that does Italy have BT? Because she got BT router. Somebody was saying,
And a
shows
freaking
your
plug.
plugs. I shows your plugs. Fucking
Oh,
hell,
and
man.
do you remember that sofa that was worth how many thousands?
Oh, aye. I'm mad
My,
on it.
what the fuck? My sister had one like it. There was no way on the planet it was like 20,000, 20,000 or something it
Oh,
was worth. Oh,
it's mad, man.
and then she done my reading, right? And
Mm,
this is what she said. She said that my favourite uncle, who is Indian, he's Irish by the way, just so you all know, no, and he's white. I mean, white, right? No, he's Indian. I said, no, I don't have an Indian. Yes, you do. You just don't know it. Well, if it's my favourite uncle, right? I'm sure I'd know him. And if I was
mm.
in any part Indian, I think I would have known by now. So I changed my name to Princess. gun bar or something like that. It was. And that's how I wanted. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I was related to some kind of royalty, so I did change my name to Princess, but it didn't take off.
Oh God, it used to be funny when he that night she laid in the fucking era. Oh my
Oh,
God,
and
what era? You
poor
know
was
what I mean?
Guy.
God rest his soul. Um, honest to God, what you were seeing it, you was shocking, man. Do you know what I
That was
mean?
disgusting when she was saying to him. That
I know,
cow ripped me off my
uh,
knitted little England warmers. Oh, that's just too knit to and pearl to that Teddy. Don't be bragging.
you owe me five. I do. I'll leave you a 5 star, I posty.
Oh,
If I
I
could
give him
leave you six, I'd
six.
give you six.
I give him
Do you
six.
know? But yeah,
You've done that
when
well, Gotham. He's a tryer. Aren't you,
I tell
Posty?
you, I tell you who else used to be funny as fuck. That Ronnie London.
I
Ronnie
can't
London
remember
was
him.
dead funny. He used to go on the cesspit. Mm. He was dead funny as well. There's been a few people on here who were dead funny. Do you know what I mean? Like good crack and good banter and all that, and they just disappear. You know what I mean? It's a shame,
Yeah.
because they weren't funny. They used to make it like make the panel or make the chat or do you know what I mean?
Well,
Um,
I've
and
always
there's
said that if your chat's flowing and if everybody's having a good time, then it's a good night.
mm,
But if they're all arguing, it's not a good night. It's not. Because it gets
no,
nasty. And it
I
puts
know,
people off in chatting in the chat. Julius will
I
sort it
know,
all out. No problem there, Bunny Kings. I'm usually.
I know. Because when you see it going off in the chat, you think, right, the mods normally handle it, and if like two people are arguing or somebody seems to it, you just think, well, I'll just let them get on with it because it ain't my argument. But then when the
Yeah.
chat gets like it's getting fed up with it, or it's on a panel, and you think, oh God, I've got to intervene now, so I'm going to be made to look a twat. Do you know what I mean? Or I'll get accused of taking sides, or and you just think, oh, it's just
Well,
not
that's it.
fucking
The thing
worth
is,
it.
a lot of them don't understand. I don't take any side. But I think people know now I won't take sides at all. I won't.
Mm,
Julius fed direct to the pigs. I certainly did tell you one. But I won't. I won't take sides because somebody expects me to or wants me to or thinks I should. I'm my own person. I'll say what I want, do what I want, when I want.
exactly. That's how I feel now. I do what I want. I say what I want. I can where I want. And do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I couldn't give a fuck. I really couldn't. I go where I like to go. There's some chats that, or some channels that I'll never go in. There's some channels that I'll never watch. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I just think,
But you know
oh,
what it's going to
as if I
be?
want it.
It's like
I
I say to
I
Jim
know.
Card, it's the same shit every night. But that's his
Mm,
channel. That's what it's about. Whereas
yeah.
I don't want that every night. So that's why
Nah.
I've been like backing off from, well, the whole of YouTube actually. I was on
Yeah.
Brian's last night and I was on him a little bit today because Paddy came in on his new channel. His old channel should be back today, I think, tonight. And
Mm.
then I'm my best to come.
He
But
got
I'm just
nicked,
gonna
didn't
go,
he?
eh?
He got nicked, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna get his password back tonight for his other channel or something. What he was saying before.
Oh right. Because
The thing
did
is,
Brian get
he,
did Brian get
yeah,
lifted as
Brian
well?
did. Brian got arrested, and then Brian got arrested. I mean, it's completely different things,
Aye.
but they got arrested within a day of each other.
Aye.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, Winky.
Yeah. I've never really. I used to go into Brian and Emma sometimes. Um.
At the moment,
But
JJ, she's had enough.
mm,
There's a lot going on. I mean, I don't know the ins
yeah.
and outs, but my advice: keep watching. It's going to get interesting. And the thing is, people think Emma's a certain type. She's lovely. She's
Like I
really,
say,
really.
I only really started like speaking with like Brian and Emma. Obviously, as a good friend of mine who's like good mates with him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? On here, and that's the only reason why. Like I used to go in that channel and all that, and obviously I used to say hello to Carol as well. Um,
Oh, she's
and
lovely, isn't she?
and I just I don't know why I just seen all the crap that was going down, and I just thought, oh, it's no to do with me. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? It's nothing to do with me. I didn't want any part of it. And I just think that, sometimes when you're there, you get dragged into it, especially if you know certain people. Do you know what I mean? You get dragged into it, and I just thought, oh yeah, nah. But I've seen him out about a couple of times, um,
yeah,
and I always like say hello and stuff like that. But I've never had like what I call like a proper one-on-one like
yeah,
in a conversation. You know what I mean? Um, but like I say, that channel used to do really well,
yeah.
really
I
well.
mean, it's gone a lot. I'm sick of people not taking me seriously. Parsley, what's wrong? I was upset, yeah. Um, but I mean, I don't know how many Emily did. I didn't before. God, I can't even talk. I don't know how many Emily did. I did say I can't freaking see it. How many Emily in the chat before? Because I was in and out.
Yeah.
Because freaking the best they turned up with eggs. And I couldn't very well say it there. Go home. Well, I go on a live, will you? So I made it a couple of that. So I caught kind of the end of it. But
hmm
then I went to watch it back and it's freaking gone.
A lot of people are doing that now, though, aren't they? Deleting their lives.
Well, you've got to because people just like to report you, don't
Report
they?
you. Aye. Yep. I mean,
Have you ever been
yeah.
reported? I haven't been reported so far.
Nah. Nah. I don't know how we deal with like, because I was used to get fucking
Well,
really
you
close to
know,
the fucking knuckle. Do you
I
know
mean,
what I
how
mean?
did I get away with that Sundays? I mean, let's be
Mm.
honest, that was fucking bare bone.
Yeah,
That
nah,
was just like
right.
crazy town. And we were just in the back chat, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna have to stop this because if I don't, it's going to be 4 hours of them two shouting at each other.
At least the kissing made up, though.
Well, yeah, a little bit again now. We're getting married
Eventually.
soon.
Aye, eventually.
But have you noticed Jim hasn't, right? Next time Jim's live, I want you all to say to him, why weren't you in Jaleesa's live? And I'm telling you now, you know what the reply is going to be? I wasn't
I wasn't
invited.
invited. I wasn't
It's such an
invited. You
ass.
don't.
When he says that, get a mod. You don't get invited.
But it's not that. You just go and support your pal, don't you?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You can't support your mate.
it's Joe Rogan
Because
though, isn't it? I couldn't
you know,
believe this morning he was still alive.
mm,
But then
like
he
I
just
say, it was
ended. He
stupid
didn't say
o'clock.
goodbye to everybody. He never does mind. He never
No,
says goodbye or good night. He just goes. That's it, gone.
he just finishes it, doesn't he? Do
Yeah,
you know
he
what I
did
mean?
this
And you're like,
morning.
fucking hell.
I
Uh,
haven't, well, I think I've been there about 10 minutes.
aye,
It's a
yeah,
good job because I got something done. So I got freaking now to
aye.
have done it. Like, but it's
What
just,
you just put there, right? He was my troll.
yeah.
mm, aye, he was my troll.
Well, I
Um,
never knew that until somebody
aye,
else told us.
yeah, for
Yeah,
a long time, a long
I
time.
thought, yeah. What was,
I'm glad.
oh,
I'm I'm glad they fucked him off. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because like I say, he's just a horrible person, horrible, and he gives this false, tries to put this false thing over about himself. But once you've made your bed, mate, you got to lie in it. You know what I mean? But I don't know why they had out the tea room in the fit. Well, I do, but that's not for here. Um,
no.
but I fucking clown.
Yeah, I'll show you today's, but yeah, hang on, let's have a look. Kelvin, I'll show you today's, but yeah, put your teeth in a glass and I won't want to. Kelvin, what's going on with you? You're feeling a bit frisky there, Kelvin. Yeah, Jim was live when everybody
Kelvin
went to bed. He
Whiskey.
was still there.
Well, that's it. He was. I clicked, like I say, I clicked. I had a little flip through before I knocked myself out last night. Um, and then obviously when I woke up at stupid o'clock this morning, I thought, oh, I'll make myself a coffee and I'll have just a bit of a fraud through YouTube. I was going to see if like one of my paranormal things had come down, and
Yeah.
I seen he was live, and I just thought, Jesus Christ, is he still gone? Do you know what I mean? But he mustn't have been able to sleep. Do you know what I mean? And he's just fucking hide another live up and just went from there. But Jesus Christ, man.
Well, the
It's
other
not
night,
like it's
right, I'd gone back home because I'd gone to bed and I got up and I went in and I said to him, right, you know, you can tell me you went to bed, Jim. 'Cause sometimes I can message him and listen. So a lot of times he will ignore my messages and not read them to the next day. Honestly, no lie, he won't read them to the next day. So, and he went to bed. So I thought, but he hadn't. An hour later, he put in the freaking live up, hadn't he? Patty's my son, double Julie's. Was he? Yeah, I'll tell you later, AJ, about that in the back.
tiny to dry his
But
tiny
you've done
tears
so well, mate.
away.
Anyway, to try to try his tiny Jesus, Jesus. Oh, he's a big baby. He is.
Oh,
Come on. I
I
mean,
just I don't get it. I really don't. It's a right. It's a roasting channel, right? So
yeah.
that's all right then for you to roast and slag and slay everyone else. But when it's done back to you, it's not on. Do you know what I mean? And anybody that comes on here and behaves a certain way opens themselves up to stuff like that, you know. And I just think to myself, and the crap that's going on at the minute, oh, the police are watching. Oh, really? You know what I mean?
I
Really?
mean,
Shut up. You know,
right.
the police are watching, yet you're sitting there, gun on the road, stabbing people and
Well,
fucking
that's
this
another
and
thing,
the other.
see. If the police involved, you wouldn't be able to talk about it.
No.
We all know. If there's been a crime committed, right, it's not so freaking time. If there's been a crime committed, you're not allowed to say about it because it changes everything. They can prove a court, you've talked about it, so then it changed people's minds, or what really did happen before they went to court.
Yeah.
Scotland Yard is not doing it. But you know what they're telling you. And if they've told him to stop off social media, then you stop social media till it's sorted out.
Yeah. I know, right? They well, apparently, allegedly, they told him to, and he's on back on the same day.
Oh
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? And it's just, I don't. Anybody who thinks their mental health is going to stop them from going to jail or
Oh
or getting a
no.
fine or whatever, it doesn't work that way. You know what
Listen,
I
right.
mean?
My cousin, she's got bipolar. Right. She really does have bipolar. Sorry, people, I'm just making a brew before you say anything about that sound. It was me pouring cold tea out. I'm even going to wash my cup out. Um, and she's got bipolar, and oh Christ, I'm going to have to fill the thing kettle. Hang on, people, 1 second. No, it's not there on the food. That's the kettle.
You make me want to wee now.
And I just thinking, and my house is in freaking darkness because I didn't freaking put the light on, did I? Oh, Jesus, hang on. We're going to hear some weird noises now. Oh no, 21. Yeah, but you can come on here, play this character where you can take the piss out of everybody and think they're all going to take it and not retaliate
Exactly. Exactly.
because they're
And
gonna.
of course, people, when you're having banter with people and you're taking the piss, right? I don't think in my life on you I've ever said that I'm gonna in my life at all. I'm gonna stab somebody up. I'm gonna do you in, good, wrong, and CUNT and all this, and do you know what I mean? And I'll bash you, and you know what I mean. I'll knock you out and all that. I've never said that to anybody in my life, yet
Well,
let alone on
AJ,
here. You
I was
know
always taught, right? If you're gonna hit someone, you don't tell them. You just go and hit them. I've
exactly,
never. Why would you give anybody advance warning when you're gonna hit them?
exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's like when I was younger, right? In my younger days, right? I'd stand
Oh,
there,
little
right?
don't read that,
And
AJ.
what's that? How the head? Wait there. Where's my glasses? Fucking hell.
That little old lady's. I'll having to search for a lecky bill through all that fan mail, taking it his for fuck's sake.
I'm telling you, that little old lady's been writing them letters herself, man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh God.
She's been writing
Cus-
them, man.
Custody Swiss. Well, this is where you end up. Oh, what's wrong, Custody Swiss? Honestly. some new names coming in here tonight.
Yeah.
But if I lied as much as he does when I was a kid, they've gone through 2 bars of green subs. So, Jimbo, right? I'd have had my ass handed to me on a plate. My mum would have beat the crap out of me. If I'd come in and said, I've just been beaten up by twin lassies, she'd look at us, you know, see my hair was misplaced just a little bit by one. And I'd get a slap for lying.
We were told to get out there or I'll beat you up worse than you've been beaten up with sex.
Exactly. Oh yeah, yeah. It's my bad. I'm dyslexic. She hits me with a walking stick, but I just
Oh,
oh, we
poor,
try so bunnykins.
the
But
poor,
it
poor
is.
old lady.
I mean,
Oh,
she's you know what I mean? She's had a escape but sorry, this is what I don't understand. See, my mum's would have been a nosy bitch. She would have opened them. She really would. But she wouldn't have told anybody. And she would have been there. But
yeah,
if it kept coming, now there was 2 bags of mail, right? 2 bags. Why would you keep it of 2 bags? If you were reading them,
exactly.
you would have thought yourself, well, hang on, they've got the wrong address. Therefore, they think he lives here. It's hate mail. They're going to come to my house. I'm phoning the police now.
Yeah. But you know what got me? When he turned round and went fan mail. Who the fuck is named fan mail? Sorry, like, but you know what I mean? It's going to me. Oh, Jude. It's terrible. Oh, Jude.
I don't get no freaking fan mail like that. I don't get fan mail. It's usually naked pictures of Teddy in mind. Solve this riddle.
Well,
Come on and see you next Tuesday. What riddle?
ouch.
Riddles.
I just start.
Good evening, Snuggy.
Oh, my eyes
So
are
I'm just having a
streaming.
brew. So all these weird noises, it's not me on the toilet. It's me making a brew. I usually make hot chocolate when I do a live, but I did never go. Well, I
I
didn't
want
think I
one
had
of them.
time. Well,
I was thinking about buying one of them hot chocolate makers.
oh, AJ, I'll give you one to buy. Honest to God, I got this one. The first one I had burnt out, and I loved it. This one I wasn't so keen on of chocolate at first, but honest to God, it is delicious.
I was looking at that. Someone told me about the hotel chocolate one, but it was fucking 100 quid.
Yeah, no,
Do you know what
that's
I
Chris
mean?
M. He's got one of them. I don't have a
No,
license nor insurance. Well, carry on. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, it's like. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll be right back. There might be. Well, I turn my sound down. Just 1 second, because I know what I was going to do. Yeah, I left a message for you on. Oh, oh, go to that. Can you not still hear me? I can't hear you.
aye.
Right, here we go.
Well, how are you? What freaking chocolate maker you got? I'm fucking sitting here waiting.
Well, I can hear you
Jeez,
now. I had to turn your sound off when I went into YouTube to give Snuggies spanner.
he's 40. He's 40.
Oh yeah, Snuggie, if you get some photos, don't pass them around because I'm charging everybody for them. You know, your
So what
freebies.
one you got then?
What was that, AJ? Well,
What chocolate maker you got?
oh, right. Wait, I'll go and tell you. Honestly, I
Freaking I'll
love
be
this
sitting
thing.
here 15
You
minutes
should
waiting for
see
it.
if you make it because I put the dishwasher up in, and I always catch my sodden leg on that thing. Light on. Oh, where's it at? Pluggy. Turn it upside down. It's called. Oh, there's no flicker name on it. Hang on. Let's put someone down. What's his name on it? I'm gonna have to search it on Amazon. Where's the cup?
I fancy buying one.
Oh, there's a weird noise you're gonna hear. It's me opening my dishwasher to get the cup bit out.
Oh, you forgot.
So what is tea can't be tonight? I've got nothing sorted. It's dishwasher safe as well.
Oh, is he still gone, Gav B? I didn't realise
I
he
haven't
was
got
still
any of
gone.
this either. Oh, for Christ's
Eh?
sake. Right, so there's no name in it, so I can't tell you the name. I'll have to look on my Amazon and tell you
Aye,
that
there is
way.
no. There
Yeah,
is no. Um,
I
I
got
didn't
it
even
on
know.
offer. My mate had paid, I think she had paid, oh, man, the thing's gone weird. I think she had paid like 70. Oh, God's sake, what am I doing? She had paid like 70, but I paid, I think it was 60. But it's brilliant. And honestly,
Aye,
the cappuccinos and lattes that you can make in it, you've got to be careful though, because it makes them really thick. I mean,
aye,
really thick. But what I do is, if I'm making a cappuccino or a latte, I'll set it off on that for a few minutes, and then I change it to the hot chocolate because that's the hottest
aye,
setting. And I like mine
aye.
piping hot.
Aye, I do, you know. It's just because I'm drinking far too much coffee. Far too much. I mean,
Oh,
you'll never see me without a cup of coffee in my hand. Never.
sad. It's
Whether
very
it's hot
rare
or
I drink
cold.
coffee.
I drink
What do
loads
you
of
mean,
it.
Dad? Sorry, Julius, but I can't choose between your life and through Doug's to. I am
I
so
didn't
bad.
even
Is
know
that
he was
true?
still gone. Do you know what I mean? I thought, oh, I'm not. I must have thought he was dead or something. I don't know. Never seen him
Well,
about for
he
ages.
started coming in Sundays. Right, we don't know
Did
where he
he?
come from. And then he was telling us that he was invited to this, I don't know the hell it was called, where a family cooks for him. Oh,
Mm,
hang on, see you next Tuesday. I didn't read the rest of your thing because I was in the kitchen. Where's the rest of it? Because he was putting the
two
quiz
seconds,
up.
Jules.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, I can't go any further up. Oh, that is.
June threatened me through a window once, and that's why I deliver all his family. They about to piss him off. You
Oh,
fucking
so
hell,
you
man.
don't. It's no fancy coffee. I like a latte.
Aye, I like a
Well, I
latte.
bought some strawberries. Right, I ordered strawberries from Tesco because I fancied a frappe, a strawberry one.
Mm-hmm.
I had no strawberries left, so they sent us frozen ones. But it's okay because I can just use that instead of just frozen strawberry instead of strawberries and ice.
Do you know what I used to love? I used to love McDonald's mocha frappies, and they stopped doing them. And everywhere I've
Oh,
gone ever since for them, they're just not the same. They're horrible. Costa, Starbucks, nah, nah, can't do them. They taste too bitter. I
I
like
don't
mine full of
mind.
sugar.
Yeah, I don't mind a nice coffee as long as it's got milk or something in. Some, you know what I mean. I can't have it black.
Mm,
But my mate got. We went to town one day. My mate got one, and I got my usual. She went, "Oh my god, taste this." It was gorgeous. It was on yesterday. It was on some sort of sponsorship of it. It felt like it was live all day and all night and on Snooky, right? It was live yesterday. I left to watch Eurovision. I was only in for like 20 minutes. I went to bed last night, got up this morning, it was still live. I
aye,
frappes the iced coffees, AJ.
aye.
Yeah,
I used to
duh.
drink loads of mocha. I used to have about two a day, man. Mocha frappies from McDonald's, and then they stopped doing them. They still do the caramel ones though, but they're rank. But the mocha ones were lush. Love them. And I've
But you
tried
can make
making
your own because
it's
with
not the
this
same.
machine, you can make iced coffees as well.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
Well, like I said,
it,
do you know what it is? I drink cold tea, cold coffee. Um, I
me
drink
too.
in the summer. I drink iced tea. I make my own sweet iced tea. And I drink that in the summer. But coffee, oh my God, you'll never ever see me without a cup in my hand, whether it's hot or cold.
Oh,
You know.
Jimbo.
Drink it all the
Frozen
time.
cherries, chopped pear, handful of grapes, drop of orange juice, blend together. Oh, that sounds nice.
I like making my own milkshakes.
Yeah, me too. I don't
Chocolate
like
ice cream.
cherries though. I only like fresh cherries. I don't like them in a tin. I don't like them frozen. The only cherries I can eat are fresh ones.
I like fresh cherry.
Yeah,
I
I
like
can't
chocolate
have.
milkshake.
It's like
Chocolate ice cream. Oh,
tinned
chocolate
strawberries.
milk.
I'm allergic to them. Tinned friggin' strawberries.
Why would you have
Thankfully,
horrible strawberries in a tin? They'd be rank them.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like all hot.
When we were kids, we'd always have our Sunday dinner, and my uncle always came for his dinner. And my mum always had tin fruit because at
Aye,
tea time it was always one of them cold teas with cakes and
aye,
meats and all that.
crumpets. Aye, yep.
Every Sunday. So I hated tin strawberries, right? And thankfully, one morning I got up for school and I was covered head to toe in spots. I was itchy as hell. Now, to be honest with you, it could have been measles, but I told you I was allergic to tin strawberries. So I never had to eat them again. And then so every Sunday, Mum would open tin strawberries for them lot, and I'd have tin pears. So when I
Tin
love.
pears. Aye. A
And
fruit cocktail.
my middle
Look at
sister would say, "Why she got tin pears?" She went, "Because she's bloody allergic to strawberries, you idiot." I wasn't really purple. I actually think it was like, you know, measles. I just
It
told
was
her,
always tinned fruit, wasn't it? Tinned fruit with
"Oh yeah,
coronation milk or evaporated milk. Do you know what I
oh I
mean?
still love
And a
that
fruit
stuff."
cocktail.
My dad always made coffee with carnation milk in. A little bit of normal
Aye,
milk, and the rest was carnation.
aye. Yeah, my granny used to drink that puro milk. Oh, it was fucking horrible. It was rank. It was that one that's like you could like I don't know, drop the atomic bomb and you could drink the milk and it would still be happy. You know what I mean? Just one of them ones. And I was just like, oh, granny was rank. Fucking hell.
That milk
She
that was
was rank.
in the tall milk bottle. Oh,
Mm,
it was like
aye,
carnation overload. I portion of
aye.
frozen fruit. Well, that's what I'm going to do. Jimbo, so tomorrow I might make a strawberry frappe for myself.
Mm.
But see,
I used to like
'cause I was
making
looking to buy
smoothies.
myself a blender for my frappes, but I don't need one, do I? Because didn't I buy myself one of them slushy machines?
Oh, the kids had one of them, right? And we ended up making cocktails with it. The kids never even used it.
That's why I bought it. Right, okay, because my two youngest ones live away, so they can only come up when it's school's off. And so the mum phoned and she went, well, she didn't phone me, she phoned my son. And she said, "Is your mum going to be in such and such? We're going to surprise her." But he always tells us, just in case I go out at last minute, say. So I went out and I bought one of these for them because it was red hot, bought loads of fruit in and slushing machine stuff. So she went, "God, well, you didn't have to go to that expense. We're only here for a couple of days." I said, "No, no, as long as the kids are happy." As soon as they went home, guess what? There was vodka in it.
Mhm.
Method in my madness.
I remember we went to Mexico, man, right? And
Mm,
we got up in the morning, right? And it was like a 5 star, like ultra all inclusive, right? And gets up in the morning and goes down to sunbed. And he would Gary's this is like 10 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Gary's like Jack Daniels and Coke, and they had these slushy machines, right?
yeah,
And one was mango and one was raspberry, but you could get them mixed, and it was called a
mm,
mango tango, right? And I used to say to him, "Go and get me a mango." Well, this day, go and get me a mango tango. Go and get me a mango. And he used to, they were just coming and coming because it was so hot, right?
yeah.
Anyway, I'm lying on the sunbed, right, after about 7 of these, right? And I was burning. And I just looked across at him and I just went, I can't move. I need to get in the pool, but I can't move. And he was like, Why can't you move? I was like, I don't know. I think, and he started laughing because he knew they were fucking laced with tequila, right? And I'm as pissed as a fart. And do you know what he had to do? Right? There was all these women there, right? There's loads of Yanks there who just come back from the war, and all these women there with their fake boobs and fucking everything else, right? I swear to God. He had to bowl the sunbed over at the side of the pool and fucking tip me in the pool like a fucking whale because I was so drunk. I couldn't fucking move. I come up, I was my hair was all in my face. I was because I was so pissed off. I thought they were just like fruit juice, but I wasn't fucked. I wasn't fucked. But all staring at me. I was like, fuck off. I said, it's even
Oh,
my
I
thing.
bet
You
the
just
yeah,
still
was
let me up.
thinking. I could see him
Oh,
thinking, oh, they're definitely English.
I, I says to him, why didn't you just help me up? You went, oh, fuck off, it's easier just to tip you in. I was like, oh, thanks very much.
Oh,
But,
well,
oh,
you're
that
not
little man.
wearing those tight pink shorts from this morning, are you? Oh, crap. Thought this was back chat. They
Oh,
don't
fucking
suit
hell.
pink. I love pink, but I don't suit it.
You know, when I have my shorts on, right? You know, when I take them off, I'll tell you what it's like. You know them cans of cross on where you pop them and everything just comes flying out. And that's what it's like when I take my shorts off. No. Oh, hello, Yeti.
Oh, oh, good evening. Yes, God, this cop's killing
Oh,
me, you know.
fuck's sake.
Very big
No.
taking antibiotics.
Do you know what it is, right? My scalp is still full of burns. Me ear, we've been full of fucking chemical burns.
You're
My
kidding me.
eyes, nah, my eyes are shot to shit. And I was just like, oh, fuck's sake. I
It's
just
shot
keep my
for
eyes
better.
open. They do, darling, they do. Oh,
Oh,
fucking hell,
God.
man. I have to keep
Two
fucking,
flick pop.
I feel like me nana. I've got fucking tissues up my sleeve and up my pockets and everything. Wiping my eyes and my fucking ears and everything.
Right. I've just been in the kitchen. I came to the room right to be. I took my top off. I just can't stand this light. Big girl
I've,
syndrome. That's what it is.
aye, aye. I'll have to get me, if it's going to be hot, I'll have to get me chub rub out tomorrow. Slap
Everybody
that
else, I
happened.
would call them jacuzzis. I'm just going to get a tin bath out there and try to squeeze my ass into it. My neighbour went
Oh,
out and bought one of them little plastic swim pills for fucking seagulls because it gets too hot for them.
oh my God.
I
I
swear to
got, I
God,
got one
I'm
of
going to
them
steal
for the
it,
dog.
shit in it.
I got one for the dog, right? Like a doggy pool, right? So we fucking puts it up, right? We fills it up with water. And the dog comes flying out the fucking house. Me thinking, oh, he'd come flying out and he'll jump straight into it. Did he fuck? He come flying out the house, looked at it, took a drink out of it, and fucking walked back in the house. I was just like, fucking that's 50 quid. You know what I mean? Never used it since. It's just a big fucking drinking bowl. Stupid
Yeah,
animal.
no shit about the seagulls. Because there's a seagull comes every morning. It's off a garden every morning. And he brings his girlfriend with him now and again. Because if you put them on the backs, I swear to God, you're invaded by them. Because her ex-partner one day came out, right? I was crying when she phoned me because she phoned and she went, don't go outside. And I went, well, I'm at the front door now. Why? What's going on? She went, there's a seagull in our garage and it's just attacked him. Right? She said, and he had like an island on his head, right? She went, and she was pissing herself off and she said, he's come in. He said, fucking pigeon. And fucking seagulls. Because he was dead, like, honestly, he was dead. He was a lovable rogue. That's all I'm going to say. Should have come in, sweared his head off, right? She said, I've got him. Well, she played it all clawed and blind, right? He said the seagull landed on his forehead and started scratching. I said, I said, I know why he's done that. And she went, why? And I said, because he thought he was a fucking black pot.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And I said, because his head was
Fucking
all
vicious.
shiny. And I said,
You should see them, yeah, man. Like at the coast, they're fucking vicious, man. Do
oh,
you know what I
if
mean?
you come out to Greg's in my town, right, they will go for you. They will take that sausage roll out of your hand. My little granddaughter was sitting in the pram and she had a sausage roll in her hand. She was just about to put him out next to this pigeon come down, just took it off and went.
They're
And she
vicious,
looked and
man.
there's like two crumbs in the fingers and started eating.
They're fucking vicious, man. They've got like tattoos and everything on them, man. Do you know what I
Oh my
mean?
God, I can't even smell a feel.
Proper chava pigeons and
Well,
that.
about 2 years ago, it was. And when I time, I'd sit outside. You know, 2 hours, 11 o'clock at night, I was still sitting outside. I'd say there's strange lights in the sky, right? So I started taking pictures of them, saying they will verify this, right? And I was sending to them. And I went, what the fuck is them? And she went, oh, they're coming for you. I said, I'll be right back. She better go on. I said, pack my suitcase. So
Oh dear.
last night I was sitting and I haven't seen them for ages. But they kept coming back for like, they wouldn't be there every night. But maybe 2 nights later they would be there. And obviously I know they weren't the stars. I know where the stars are. But it would act strange. It'd be bouncing around in the sky. So I went in the kitchen the other night. And you know when you see something at the corner of your eye, like a flash? Now my house, back of my house is darkness. I thought, there's some fucker out there with a torch. So I kept looking. And then I noticed it again, but I looked up and it was in the sky. So I mentioned it to my neighbour and she said, oh, you know when you were saying about them lights outside? What lights? I said, I didn't see out about any lights outside. And she said, no, a couple of years ago. I said, she was watching them the other night. They were dancing in the sky. So we've got aliens and they're going to check me with them. So goodbye,
Fucking hell.
planetary. If you don't hear from us again, I'm getting probed.
Fucking hell. They take me for 5 minutes and fucking drop me back off. No pussy,
Oh,
fuck
what
that.
little bear said. They'll still fucking bring you back, man. Is it another
Oh,
one?
fucking hell. They fucking get them, put the fucking tractor beam on me. They'll have to put like three on, fucking beam me up. Do you know what I mean? With my big
I'll
fat
make sure they
ass.
come and pick you up after they've got me. I don't want to be on my own. Oh, but
I
we'll
will
come for
have
you
a
as well
holiday.
when you come. Oh, we're definitely taking Calvin with us
Oh,
because they can
definitely. He
talk
can
to
speak
them.
their language. He can speak their language, can't Kelvin?
Yeah, we need a translator.
Hi, Kelvin will come and get you. And I think we'll swing by and get Gav B and all he needs a break.
Oh, yeah, we could take Gavin with us. Posty, I don't know if there'll be a job for you there. You can come if you want.
Aye, fucking hell. That'll be the next thing. Fucking aliens, fucking aliens.
They're the ones that posted the letters.
Fucking aliens. Give me a fucking iron proud fucking 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 fuck fuck.
God, this cough is kicking my ass. Do you know, Smith? I haven't coughed for about 3 days. As soon as I'm doing a live, guess what? Cough comes.
Cough comes. Aye, yep. It's always the same, man. Always
What's
the
the
same.
cough?
You haven't been very well, though, are you? With your chest and that.
Well, I said that's why I didn't drink tonight because I thought, oh, well, I was going to open a bottle of wine today. And I thought, no, better not in case I end up doing a live. And I'm going to mute myself a second till I take a swig of this water.
I've never heard of him for ages, Gav. Alexander Ferguson.
Oh, eat my
Bite
shite.
my shite. Bite my shite.
Oh, bite my shite.
I've never seen him for
I'll
ages.
tell you
Is
what,
he
like, he
still
was
up?
cocky mouthy. Then I seen his picture and I thought, yeah, yeah, no.
Mm,
Did you ever see his picture?
aye. Yep.
Yeah,
Aye.
shit must have been.
He was with that. He didn't come back, did he? After that carry on with Stir Echoes.
Well, he couldn't really, could he? Because he'll have known all about it.
Well, you would imagine so, but
Because, I mean,
from what I
she
was
was at
told,
his
she was a
house
good
anyhow,
liar.
wasn't she? Was it? Oh, no. Was it Mum that told me about it? Oh, no, and he said, no, she was at such and such.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know
I
something? I
don't
can't
know.
remember. But
I
somebody
just
put
know
me
that.
about.
I mean, I don't really know how. Obviously, I only know from what like Gail's told me and that, and when she used to go on like Archie and Shufflings and that.
Yeah.
And apparently she's a good liar. Apparently. So who knows? But I've never seen him about. He used to be funny and all on the cesspit, didn't he?
He
Do you know what I
did.
mean?
But then when he got with her,
I
it,
just went
it went
raunchy.
completely weird, didn't it?
Aye, yeah. And that's what I mean.
But,
There's some people like there's people on here that were a good laugh, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
they've just either faded away or they've decided not to come back, you know?
So I
Because
miss
I
the
like
cesspit because you could have a really good laugh in there. Nobody took anything anybody said. I mean, people could have come up if they wanted. I didn't care. But just had a good look, good fun. That's what it was about.
Yeah, there was a good
And I
laugh
can
in
remember
there.
one guy, me and Cindy went in, and he went, "Oh, here they are," and all this, like, and he started going at us, saying that we'd said something horrible about Matty. And I said, "Tell me where." I said, "Go on then." You said, "You've got the screenshots. Jump up with Matty and put them on the screen." Oh,
Yeah,
I might have been mistaken. I said, "No, sweetheart, you've been completely mistaken." And Matty said, "It doesn't matter where they're mud at, they always speak to me. They've never said,
yeah,
oh, in which case I wasn't."
yeah. Like I say, I've never. I used to go in, like, obviously, because Gail was a mod in there as well. So,
Mm,
like, I used to go in there only when certain people were on, though. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Because when they were all shouting and bawling at each other and fucking telling blatant, you could tell half of it was just blatant lies, man. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, I can't be bothered with this shit.
No.
And then a lot of channels went like that. I just was like, ugh. And then, of course, that went, didn't it? The cesspit closed down as well.
Yeah.
So, and I think some people tried to make that channels like the cesspit, but it'll never be the cesspit,
Oh God, no.
you
No.
know?
You can
Um,
only have one like that. But Matthew did say he
like,
was going to come back and he was going to go in a different direction because he got a bit of shit for making me and Cindy mods, he said. And I said to him,
why?
well, because people didn't like us, AJ.
I can relate.
But the thing is, they didn't even know us. You know, they say you're in certain chats and they think, don't like them. But the thing is, they didn't know us.
Yeah,
I don't, it's like, I don't know people on here. So I'm not, this is why I never go into people. Because at the
yeah,
end of the day, they could be going through some real life bad shit. They're coming here for a bit of banter, a bit of fun, and then you're getting people going at them. That's not my thing. This is why I don't call anybody names. I never have, never will. It's not my thing. I freaking hate
no,
arguing anyhow. I'm not one of
no,
those to scream on a panel to somebody. I'd rather just say to
oh
them, go and
no,
fuck yourself.
I didn't see the point. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, there's channels I used to go in and I used to like talk like behind the scenes to people and all that, but I just think so. Oh, do you know what it is? I couldn't note against them people or anything like that. I just
No,
couldn't be bothered. Do you know what I mean? I really can't because that's how things get. Like I don't know. Like some people get carried away. Do you know what I mean?
I
And I just
do.
think to myself, that's how you get half this shit on you because of
Well, you
what.
can't get out of it. Once they've got in it, oh, thank you, Posty. Panels forget about chat is how they get views. See, they say, I like to read with my chatters. I like to interact with them. But when they're
Yeah,
getting too deep in all this hate, where else are they going to go? There's no way for them to go.
yeah,
They're
I
just
know.
stuck in this cycle. This is why I don't get involved in it. They're stuck in a cycle that they can't win. Nobody can win because nobody will stop.
I Yep. And I just think to myself, what is the point? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got an opinion,
Yeah,
and I just think that, if you want to voice it. If you're different, you know.
yeah,
And I can't be bothered, like, retorting to people who are fucking what our class is a no mark. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I can't be bothered. I really can't. Like I say, I'm happy. I'm happy in my little life. I could just come on here for a big crack for people. I mean, I've been on here for over 8 years now. You
yeah.
know,
It's a long
and
time.
it is. It is. I mean, obviously, I've took it for a year and came back and found out someone had stolen my name. But there you go.
Oh, thank you, Bunny
But
Kings.
oh, what
There's
sorrows.
people who hate each other who were friends and vice versa. It's all mixed up. It is. The thing is, what can they get out of it? Jim
That's
goes
it.
on his rant. I was like, I'll just let him get on with it now because I'm sick of saying to him, you know. But I can't control him. Nor would I want to. I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't want to control anybody on YouTube because then they end up being the cell.
I, yeah. I mean, don't get
It's
me
not
wrong.
my
There's
place to
some
tell someone what
channels.
they can and can't say.
there's some channels are going right, and the host of the channel or whatever is going in like on other people, and sometimes I think to myself, whoa, that's a bit too much, but it's not my place to say that. I go in that chat because there's people who I've known for a long time in that chat, and I'll go in
That's
and I
it.
have a bit crack with them. Do you know? Half the time I didn't even listen to the fucking panel. You
Come
know?
on. At the time, me and you both know that we've got people muted. Certain person.
Aye. Half the time, I tell you. See, when Jim's on, right, when he's drunk, and he's got, bless him, and he's got Jaggy up there, and Jaggy's drunk. I call Jaggy the Scottish Mumbles. I cannot understand a word what he says when he's drunk. And all it is, it's your fuck, it's your fuck. I just-
And then Angel will say to me, "What they're talking about?" And I'll say, "Oh, so right, is it time to mute?" I'll go, "Yeah." We'll just
Volume
carry on
down.
chatting in the chat. Um, but it
We
is.
usually have a
I
game of
get pissed
tag.
with I get pissed with the same drama queens causing the same merry-go-round crap for their own entertainment. Keep drama
Yeah,
on their own shitty channels. Exactly, Jimbo. It's not going to happen in
exactly.
here. Oh, thank you, Bunny King.
Exactly. People just want to come and like have a bit chill and have a bit crack. Or I mean, it's like, even just playing music was like somewhere where people can go and have a bit crack and a bit chat.
Yeah,
And if you don't
I was
like the
saying the
chat,
same the other
leave.
day. We used to do a Friday night, music night, we'll call it nightclub night, right?
Hmm.
And the thing is, when she started doing it, it was just certain views in. But then slowly, different people from different groups started coming in.
Yeah,
And that's how they got to really know us. And like Pepe said, it brought people together. And then it was
yeah.
like, well, hang on, they're not so bad after all.
I
Because obviously people think you because you wear certain channels you mod on. But I modded all over. I never, I've never sat in a channel and slated somebody. Well, just one person, but he slated me first. But that's not me. I don't need that in
yeah.
my life. That if I wanted to be negative, 24/7, my channel would be different. But I don't. As like
Well,
everybody
that's it.
knows, if people are having a go with somebody in the chat, I'll say to them, "Stop it! I don't like it. I don't want it here." And everybody generally does as they're told.
Aye. Well, that's it. It's to me, it's just like, if anybody's got, I've always said this, right? If anyone's got a problem with me, jump up.
Yeah,
When I had when I was doing my live, jump up. You
so I
know what I
wouldn't have them
mean?
on.
But if you're gonna go around in chats, saying stuff, and you're not gonna jump up, then I've got every right to say what I want to say on my own live.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, see, I wouldn't have them on mine. Those channels on mine, they can channel with the shit. They can
I
take the
just
shit what they have for me on theirs.
I just can't be bothered with it. It's like you get involved with stuff and that, right? And then like when you sit back, right, and you really look at it for what it is, you just think, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you
Good
know what I
evening,
mean? What the
travellers,
fuck?
goons, frauds, and balloons. I,
Hello, travellers. I hope you're well. Not seen you about for a little while.
yeah, I love that.
Oh, right.
Travellers, goons, frauds, and balloons.
I hope
What
you're
a
all
good
right.
name that is. I've just got shitty Jalice. Just change it
I've just got,
to some kind
I've
of
just got
blockbuster.
shitty aging,
Good
not
agent.
that
I've got, yeah, but look at you. Right, you look beautiful. I look like a pig. Instead, you look like a plastic doll.
Oh, but apparently that's not me.
But
Apparently,
when, I mean, I think by all these years, all this time, if it wasn't you, I think everybody would kind of know by now.
but the thing is, Julius, I've got friends on here who know me like personal. I've got people on here that like know my family. I've got
Yeah.
people on here that know me. Do you know what I mean?
But listen, if I put my picture up, I said, there's a reason why I don't, because I had a bit of a weirdo
Mm. Aye,
who doxed us and that. So there's no way. So I know what she looked like. She'd know what I look like.
yeah.
Jalees, you look like a nice bit of bacon. Well, thank you, I will Gav. I'll take that compliment. Um, so she'll never see my face because she threatened to send the police to my house and to my ex-husband's house. Now,
God.
isn't even fucking know I'm on you. Why would I? We've been divorced for years, right? He knows nothing about my life. He doesn't know her. He's never said anything about her. I only answered to what she'd been saying to folk. But she was going to send the police. I'd fucking send them. I don't give a
Mm,
shit. I have all the photos of her doxing me. So who's the one that would
it's
give the
crazy,
shit?
man.
Oh,
Honestly, these some people on here, man, are crazy,
but
absolutely
it
crazy.
astounds me the number of people that always talk about the police.
Oh, I
I'm a
know.
woman, and I wouldn't
Some,
dream of saying to me, I found the police on you.
I wouldn't do it in my everyday life, never mind anywhere else. Do
Exactly.
you know what I
But
mean? It's like
good evening,
fucking hell,
John
man.
Paul.
Hello,
They
JP.
wouldn't in your real life. Oh, I tell you, who was missing tonight. Mick.
Not seen Mick
Wait
for
till
a
he
bit.
starts. He was taking me to
I've,
trading standards last week if I didn't do a live, he said. A false advertising.
I've never seen him for ages.
I seen him in James. He called in last Sunday, didn't he? When we were live.
Aye,
But I haven't seen him since.
I
No, I
haven't
don't
seen him
think I
for
have. I
ages.
hope he's okay.
I was going to say, I hope he's all right. Hope he hasn't had a relapse or out like that. Um,
Wilkins, you're married wanting to marry everybody tonight, aren't you? You're supposed to be marrying me. It'll be your turn soon, AJ. It's gone to Gav now.
oh, I know. Well, people either want to
Showed you
marry
all
me or kill me.
before. Sharon's hasn't got a big head, a big nose, just a tiny head. I stopped using my face on my avatar after all the cleaning bills that the lady sent me for the bed patches on the sofas. And well, that's like the problem I have with Miss Piggy here. Like, look at her, she's so bloody adorable.
Who?
And I was like, I want people to think I look like a pig. Let them get me, don't tempt me. I'm gonna promise with July. Well, I promised it out. You wanted to marry Gav now?
Hey man, there was somebody, right? I had this picture and like another picture, right? And
Hmm.
somebody used my other picture trying to come in as me. But people know that's not me by the way I type and by the way I say hello. Do you know what I mean? Because I say hello to different people in different ways, and
Yeah.
straight away, and I know how it is. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, "Ugh, get on with it, you know, fucking
Why would you?
bitches. You want to be me? You'll never be me.
No. But, I mean, Julius will roll about in shit with just always. Yes. I'm at my best when I'm at my muddiest. But why would somebody put the time into that shit?
I
Why
know,
would somebody
right?
put the time into pretending to be somebody else?
I know,
They're
I
bored
know.
with their own life. Listen,
It's
can you imagine
crazy,
if
man.
somebody pretend? I mean, come on, you've got to be desperate to pretend to be me. Can hell, I'm bored. And I don't talk about him. I don't slag anybody off. I don't get in any deep shit. So the only thing I do is tell Jim off. I shout at him, somebody's in the back.
He never takes any notice, does he?
And you're going to wait, still going to wait 20 minutes at least to come on.
Oh, I know, right? And then other people he'll let on straight away, and you think, what the fuck? I've been shouting at you in the chat, you daft old
Yeah,
cunt, for a fucking Noah.
but he's got the alarm on. But I think the alarm only goes off on certain people because it never fucking goes off when I try to get on. I
I
think
know,
he
right?
presses,
Well,
I
the
think he
arse
knocks
could
it
ring
off.
when I jumped on. He says to me, right, when you was on the panel, oh, come on, AJ, jump up. I was like, aye, all right then. And then when I jumped up, he went, it's AJ. And then fucked off for 5 minutes. I was just like, what the fuck?
But he'll say, and we all know he's saying, couldn't get a word in. Fuck off, you don't stop talking. Even on here,
Oh,
it's very rare he jumps on mine anymore, right? Because we all know it's Joe Rogan now. Then last week, that was just a shit show. And something? I thought, I'm leaving it up. I think it's had like nearly 900 views or just over 900 views. Here
aye.
he is, look. Thelma and Joyce. He's our Mick. Do you know what, Mick? We're just going to complain about you.
Yes, Mick, I've not seen it. Mick with got the biggest tool on YouTube I've ever seen.
Yes. And none of you have seen it, but we have.
I hope
Have
you're
any
all
of you
right,
seen
Mick.
Mick's tool?
He's got a massive tool, has Mick.
And it's like huge. Biggest one I've ever seen. Big Trouble in Little
I was like,
China.
ooh.
I
Ooh,
used to love
mate.
that. I love that film, Chili's. Jim Says You, the same way a little boy looks at his mum after getting in trouble at school. Do you know something, Lockie? I like the fact that he's scared of me. There's going to be one day he's not going to be when he's all grown up and wearing big boy pants.
These pip car.
Oh, good night, God bless you too. Thank you for coming in. You
Good
know, when
night,
he gets his
Eddie.
big boy pants and he grows up, he's not going to be scared of me anymore. So I'm going to have to get scarier with him. I don't know why he's scared of it. I think what it is with Jim is because I tell him off.
I,
Like Gav said, you're the more of the chat. No, I'm
I,
not. Not now. I told him to let him back.
bad.
If he keeps coming back on, I'm off. I'm just the thing is, I'm not going to be there when he's about because I know that I'm going to get dragged into it,
Of course, of course.
and I don't want
But
my
listen, there's
kid
things that
kicking.
people can see, right? There's things that people can see that's in banter, and there's even things that people can see to like pull you apart as a person. But when they start bringing people's families into it and
That's it.
family members and things like that, it's bad crack. And you don't apologize and then go,
But
but.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You don't do that. You apologize if the person wants to accept, if they're gracious enough to accept it. Great, you move on. You might never speak to that person again. It doesn't matter. The
yeah.
apology's been made and it was heartfelt and it was accepted. You move on. But when you keep going on like that, you know, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And I just think some people need to wind their fucking neck in,
So
about
I'm
stuff
one of
like that.
these in the outside world. If you fuck me over, I will never speak to you again because why would I
Same.
trust them at all? If I've done it once, you can be like they'll think, oh, she's accepted it. I can do it again. So in the real world, I wouldn't accept it, and I won't look twice at you. You know, I can just
Yeah.
walk past them in the street. I mean, I had a friend since postman postman Pat Black Black Cat. Fuck's sake. Good evening, postman Pat Black Cat. Fuck's sake, the
Hiya,
names of
Jess.
the fucking chat tonight have killed me. Julius, I look at your pork chops in the last. Oh, hang on. Oh shit! I nearly. Oh no. Sorry, I nearly timed him out then for no reason. Julius, I look at your pork chops and the last thing I'm thinking about is more of chat. Just be back in 5 just to leave the new air bit to Mr. Dickler.
Exactly, Outlaw King. Exactly. It's shocking, man.
Do you know
Do you know what
something?
I mean?
If somebody had said that about my kid in front of me, you know, in the outside world, nobody would have come up to me and said that to me because I would have been on them as fast. They wouldn't have finished the sentence.
Yeah,
They wouldn't have finished that sentence. But on here, he thinks that he can do it and it's going to be okay because then he can go and apologise and say, but I've never called him, I've never called his family, never talked about them, nothing.
yeah.
Postman Pat
Like I
Black.
said, it's different. It's different having a banner in the chat. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? That's completely different. And I do get it. People go on his channel and say this, that, and the other. That's down to them, and you can't hold anybody else accountable for that.
no,
you know. But 9 times out of 10, people do it because of the way a certain person has behaved towards other members of the chat, or people who they know, or people who they like or respect. You know what I mean? You can't sit and do that and then just take no responsibility whatsoever.
I mean,
You just can't.
how many times has he
It's
called
just
me the C word, right? No effect.
yeah,
I don't care. Honestly, I
yeah,
don't care what gets said about me. They can make shit up about me and I'll just laugh at it. Really bad shit they
yeah.
could make up about me and I'd still laugh at it. But when you come from
Same.
my son, oh, no, no, no.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I
I
mean.
will, like, I'm one of these bitches, I'll come to your door and I won't be on my own either.
And see, the way I look at it, Julius, is right. It can happen to anybody's family member, and there, for the fucking grace of God, go
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean? And I just think it's it's nasty. It's just
Do you know
nasty
something?
to bring that in. you
the thing
know.
is, when that happens to you, honestly, you as a parent, and I'll tell you now, when Celtic said you blame yourself, you do,
Of course you
because you
do.
wish that you could have changed things. You,
Yeah.
I mean, the lad tried, and my son tried to get clean, and he did get clean, but then
Yeah.
he'd go back to the same lifestyle, well, the same friends, so the lifestyle carried on.
Hmm.
But when that happened, honestly, I was sitting, and I'll never forget this, and it COVID hit. We got his funeral was on there Thursday. My youngest son had been with us the entire time, wouldn't leave my side. And then what happened was, I said to him, "Go down," because him and his girlfriend weren't living together. Well, fiance weren't actually living, as in had their own place.
Aye.
They were just up with their mum until they got saved up. So he said, "Well, I'll go down and I'll be back Sunday night." So Saturday, he phoned and he went, "Oh, mum, there's a problem." Because their sister and her husband and kids had moved in because they'd just sold their house. So they were only stopping there for 2 weeks. And she got COVID. Well, it was 2 weeks, wasn't it? You have to keep away from people for.
Aye.
So I was completely alone. I couldn't see any of my family members. I'd only just, you know, the funeral had been on
Yeah.
the Thursday. So for 2 weeks, I was completely alone. And honestly, if that had happened at any other time, I don't think I would have survived it.
Aye.
But I can remember coming out my front door of a morning and it's beautiful weather we had. And it just, it reminded me when I was a kid and the neighbourhood was alive with real neighbours, people looking out
Aye.
for each other. And that's what it was like. There
Mm.
was always somebody shouting over the road to us, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" You know, it was that
Yeah.
kind of thing that came together. And honestly, that's the thing that kept me going. That
Yeah.
and every day, a couple of times a day he'd phone, little bear would phone and ask if I was okay. It'd pop up, stand outside, cuddle him, um, the fence. I said, "You're going to get in trouble. Don't come back up." Because then the place started stopping people. And I said,
Yeah.
"Come here," was overloaded with people coming for like a day out.
Aye. Yeah.
Julia's genuine question: who do you think would win in a fight out of me and Fireman Sam? Well, say Fireman Sam's got that big pole though, hasn't he, Posty? And
Yeah, but postman Pat's got a full sack, so
he's got that big and black and white cat.
fucking hell, man.
But I
Aye,
have to
some
say, community spirit to me is the best form. It just so when he
it
brought that
is.
up and said it was because it was all my fault,
Yeah.
I was like, "You bastard!" And that's
Yeah.
why I would never forgive somebody for saying because I wouldn't in the outside world. So why should I forgive them on here? I can go on with
Exactly.
my life ignoring him.
Exactly. Well, that's what I mean. It's no skin off your ass. You know what I mean?
No,
Just fucking block that out. But you know, and it's like people going on him in the chat for saying that because people know it's wrong. People know it's
but
wrong
that's
to
it. He
say that.
doesn't. He doesn't
You know?
think. I mean, I
No,
never
so they
said
just
I didn't. That kept me wide awake because it makes you
yeah,
think about them even more and what have you.
yeah. Of course it does.
You know. And I thought, no, fuck you. I thought I will never speak to you again. So he went nuts
Yeah.
because I called him Big Nose the other night. And he said he was going after me because I called him Big Nose. Well, hang on a minute. You called me a cunt how many times? And then you went after my kid. So I think you deserve to be called worse than Big Nose. Oh, good
Yeah.
evening, Ruther. I hope you're well.
Yeah. Like I
No,
say to me,
fucking
it's just I didn't watch his channel. I didn't get in his channel. I didn't,
no.
in the beginning when he come on and everyone was fucking like going gunning for him and all that, and I stuck up for him, and I got shit off some people for that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then I seen what he was doing. I was just like, oh yeah, nah, nah. You can only give so much advice, and then people take it or they don't. Well, if they don't take it, then more fool people like that. You know what I mean? Get on with
if he
it.
stayed on
I
one
can't be.
line, one
Mm,
minute he's a roasting channel, then he's not a roasting channel. So when you would mod for him, people would try and roast, but then he would go nuts that they were roasting. So
aye,
each day it was a different. You know, it was
Yeah.
against this person one day, then he was friends with that person, so it was somebody else different. So you were
Aye.
constantly switching. You do know who
Yeah.
you were supposed to remove comments from. And, you know, I mean, one night, Shubham come in and he called somebody the P word, and I removed the comment. I didn't time him out, didn't block him, none of that. Because to me, that should be left to the channel owner to block people.
Yeah.
Unless they've said to you personally, right, I want you to be the one that blocks whatever, because I do want a certain channel. And
And
all I done was remove the comment, and he wasn't happy at all. I said, I didn't time him out. He hasn't blocked. I said, I removed the comment because he called someone the P word. And to me, you should never be calling anybody that word. It's no. But
yeah.
I mean, for the first time, he says, oh, well, no, you shouldn't have said that word. She was right. So, see what I mean? You never, and
Yeah.
poor Liz
I
always got
know.
to blame everybody for timing out or blocking and whatever, and she didn't. I mean,
Aye.
Well, Teddy, she would remove his comments, but she was telling us she'd done it.
Aye,
But she'd
Liz does
do
stuff
laughing
shit.
emojis. But poor
Aye.
Liz got to blame for a lot. She did, poor
Yeah.
bugger. She didn't.
I know she did. I know. And I just think to myself, oh yeah, frig off. Can't be bothered. Do you know
No.
what I mean? I can't be bothered with your shite. You know, because it's
Oh,
because you,
Lord. If
like
I've
I
got
said,
the Builder's mail in my hand, I'll read it out on YouTube live and Doxy's is shook of me. What are we talking about?
Bob the
Talking about who's Bob
Builder.
the Builder.
Don't think you'll be able to fix that one, Posty. Right, honey, I'm gonna jump because I'm gonna go
Yeah,
get
I'm
a
going
cup.
to end this now anyhow because it's time for my bed. I'm absolutely shattered.
I know. Thank you very much for letting me on, Julius. It was good
No,
crack
thank
as
you for jumping
always.
on with us. Can you hang on a
Chat.
minute?
Yeah.
Right, thank you
Mhm.
everyone, and thank you to my mods for joining us. And we'll see you very soon. Good night, God bless all. Bye.
Bye.